What's up, guys? We went live. This is your boy, the Ghost with the Most. Live in direct decks. We ain't playing, and today's show's gonna be lit. PlayStation 5 leaks and why the PS4 is leading this console generation. Starting with the panel, Collat, let them know who you be.
Yo, 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 fuck that, man. Yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum. It's the Xbox life for me. Yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum. It's the console life indeed. And the trippiest shit that I just found out, the ponies made a fucking petition to have Sea of Thieves on the PS4. Yo, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I thought y'all ain't like this shit, man. All this shit about y'all got all these fucking games, but evidently they're not the games you want to play because y'all still want fucking Xbox games on your platform, man. What's up with that?
Oh,
man?
what's up with that?
That's crazy.
We're going to get into that, Collat. Young Kano, let them know who you be, bro.
Before I even introduce myself, Pony's going to be really mad that new Spyro remaster's on Xbox too.
Man. Oh, yeah. Want to know why, Kato? You want to know why?
What?
Because fucking Crash Bandicoot ain't sell worth a damn on the PS4. I mean, come on, almost 76 million consoles, and they sell like 2 million. Dude, the attach rate is ridiculously low, bro.
Yeah, that's
Activision thinks about money now, not money later. Know what I'm saying? They was like, fuck that. It's coming out everywhere. Switch, where you fucking? If we can put it on mobile, we'll put it on mobile.
Yeah. But, yo, this your boy, the real Young Kano, the brutally honest gamer, man, back to rip these flipperachis to shreds on this podcast today. So, you know, I ain't been on here in a minute, but it's time to let them have it, you hear me? So let's get it.
Yeah, man, you was the first one I ever heard calling people motherfucking flipperachis, and shit is happening, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's going to happen again. When E3 comes around, it's going to happen, believe that.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. 100, if you can hear us, bro, let them know who you be. Mr. Media himself.
In here, I told you he wasn't in here. He asleep. He asleep.
Gotta hold that L.
Ah, man. But anyway, Collat, man, speaking of what you was just saying, man, let them have it, bro. Like, honestly.
On Sea of Thieves? Man, yo, say your input. Go ahead.
My input is this. And for your Xbox dudes out there, I'm talking to y'all. Because a lot of y'all, like my man Young Kano would say, flipperachis was bashing this game. I mean, this game was a dud. It looked too cartoony. Microsoft need to step it up. But what's going on here, man? The PlayStation Nation, the PlayStation 5. Oh, excuse me, we're going to get to that later. But the PlayStation 4 gamers, man, and fanboys out there, they petitioning for this game. I thought it was a dud. Y'all, like, this kills me, man. This game was trash to them, and now they want it on their console. So obviously, it was a success, and it kills me that Xbox dudes really bashed this game and PlayStation dudes really want it. I don't get it.
I know, right? Ain't that a shit? Ain't that a fucking trip? That shit just blows my fucking mind, yo. Xbox dudes, they be bitching and crying and moaning for shit, or undercover ponies at that, because we don't really know what I'm saying? But they was bitching and moaning, know what I'm saying they from the Xbox community and whatnot, but yet we actually see a petition that's out there right now that they want Sea of Thieves on their motherfucking platform. Right? And think about how many petitions we've had this generation for Xbox exclusives. A shitload, people. Almost every Xbox exclusive has had a fucking petition. Yeah. All right? Which is fucking ridiculous. I have not seen one petition for the order to come to Xbox because we got games to play. I was just playing Halo 5 Guardians and shit for like the umpteenth time and shit. How many motherfuckers can stay on fucking Killzone? They still playing Killzone. You know they ain't playing no goddamn Killzone. They fucking finished Killzone after they finished the campaign. 12 hours later, it was done. That's it. Know what I'm saying? So take that shit back to GameStop, trade it in, get my trading value money so I can buy the next piece of shit. Come on, man.
It is the truth.
I'm just saying, yo. It's like, I want to hear Kato's thoughts, though, because Kato has some shit to say. Oh, we got E-Rock, too. We got the Don King. Yo, Don King, introduce yourself before fucking Kato go on.
Hey, guys, what's going on, man? This is E-Rock X, the Don King of Xbox, the hype man for the Xbox brand, and the meanest man on Twitter. Always great to join my fellow Xbots, and let's go, man. Let's go.
Fuck yeah. Man. Yo, Kato, say what you was going to say, yo. I'll be right back.
About Sea of Thieves, well, I tell you like this here, these flipperachis out here saying they bashing the game. really, you know, that publicity sells. You know what I'm saying? Controversy sells with pertaining to this game, and it's so like over 2 million. I say it's over 2 million as of right now. You feel me? Because you know the games keep getting talked about more and more. Then they just released the patch for this game. It's controversy sells, man. This game has a lot of controversial imagery within this game, and I'm telling you right now, people that's hating on this game being flipperachis going back and forth with it, you know what I'm saying? Pipe down, man. You feel me? Because you ain't got no room to talk about it no more. You heard me? As far as the other games that you're talking about, you want to petition for this game to come on PlayStation? It's not going to happen because Microsoft owns that game. Microsoft owns Rare, so how in the hell that pretend to that game Sea of Thieves is going to go to PlayStation? So that's not going to work. You feel me? Because Sony and Microsoft ain't going to coexist on it anyways. You feel me? So that's that hate for the game for real. You feel me? It's just people just mad because a lot of their supposed exclusives is coming to Xbox right now. Now they want to petition for the game to come on PlayStation. Man, they gotta calm down. You feel me? It's like they are jumping over water because you know them games is getting either delayed or announced too early. Man, they gotta stop crying, man. They just they like this Indian that's picking up trash, shedding a tear over this game, man. You feel me? If you petition this game to go on PS4, buy an Xbox and just buy the game instead of crying about it. For that. Just buy the Xbox. That's plain and simple. You heard me? So that's really all I gotta say.
And if you want to go the stupid route, just buy a fucking souped up PC that can pay 4K 60.
Exactly.
We'll run you what, 1,000?
Exactly.
Definitely, man. 100. What you got? What you got to say, 100?
Oh man, shoot. About what, this PS5 shit? Or
PS5 and the Sea of Thieves.
No, not the PS5 yet. We're talking about they actually did a petition to have Sea of Thieves come to their platform.
You know what? They need to ask. Well, that place is not for no one to be. That has nothing to do with video games. That is petitioning like your city, your government, your Congress. That's what it's .org, not .video game. So whoever made it should be ashamed. Whoever voted for it should be ashamed for themselves. That's how you know some weirdos out in these gaming streets. You know what I'm saying? They real weird, and you have the audacity to take your time out of your day that you can't never get back. Petition a game that is no way in blue hell gonna come over there. You got a better chance. You got a better chance of, you know what I'm saying? You got a better chance of Donald Trump is really black. And that's gonna happen. But it is what it is. You know, some shit is just, to me, it's a waste of time, and people, you know, you should be appalled. And like I said, what I see, 1,530 people at that time petition for it. And this dude name is, I'm gonna get on him. Is Juan Antonio Martinez. Go do me a favor, man. Go drink some bleach.
Yo, I'm thinking there's some Fugazi cats in our community and whatnot, in the Xbox community, because a lot of them was bitching about Sea of Thieves, right? Yet the ponies want it. The Sony fans actually want Sea of Thieves.
That's crazy.
What is up with that?
Not including collab, man. You know what's crazy? If you really look at it, a lot of people, a lot of Xbox YouTubers and a lot of Xbox gamers, like, never really petition for the PlayStation games, man, starting this generation that I know of, because I seen they went for Titanfall.
I never did a petition for anything, bro.
They went for Rise Son of Rome, bro. They actually went for fucking they went for basically all
Sunset Overdrive, bro. They went for Halo Chief, the Master Chief collection.
They was mad for that, for Sunset Overdrive. They was pissed.
Cuphead, yep.
And you never really see petitions for their games on Microsoft dudes doing that, man. Like us Xbox gamers, you know what I mean? And that's sad, bro. Like,
we keep it real because we love gaming, yo. We love gaming in general, know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, they like a certain type of game that they say they like, but yet they're bored of it after a while. Like I said earlier, I was just playing the Halo 5 campaign for like the umpteenth time and shit. You know what I'm saying? How many times did they play Killzone? That one time, and then they took that bitch in and traded it in. All right, that's not a game you want to keep going back to. After you've done it, you're like, all right, I don't want to ever go through this shit again. At least I got the trophies. I'm good. Yeah. All right? What are your thoughts, E-Rock? Yo, E-Rock on here?
Yeah, E-Rock's on. It's Mike. I see his mic. So, but definitely, man, collab, man. Like what your guys are saying, like this is something unique. Like we all said, and your guys really pushed out videos for that shit too. Sea of Thieves. And what's crazy is it's so much fun for when I watched it, people playing it. Y'all guys, every time I get on my Xbox and it turns on, I see Sea of Thieves, Sea of Thieves, Sea of Thieves, Sea of Thieves. Playing, you know what I mean? Halo, playing Gears. Those are the games that I see.
PUBG.
You know Call of Duty. I'm seeing PUBG. I'm seeing the other one. Everybody
still playing Cuphead too.
Cuphead. I see.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Oh, Fortnite. Forget it.
Super Lucky Tales.
Yep. And
Super Lucky Tales.
These games are so cartoony, but on the PlayStation, the #1 game they playing is Fortnite, and it's a cartoony game. Now,
I know, right? What's up with that?
The multiplayer genre that Microsoft gives us. Look at Sea of Thieves, open world water. You understand, like real pirates. Look, lad, all of y'all got beautiful stories to say about playing the game on things that happened to y'all that was trippy. Remember, when you out there on that boat, you getting attacked by real other gamers. This is not no cutscene or there's a story mode to it. Nah, you are the story. You and your crew.
Dude, we did some other shit the other day. We put 5 gunpowder barrels on the tip of the ship. You know that long thing that stretches out from the ship? Yeah. Then we rammed another ship and shot the gunpowder barrels, killed everybody on the bow of the ship.
Wow. That's peace. See? Look at that. And a lot of people on the PlayStation side is probably saying like, yo, this game looked like it's fun. But is Sony giving them games like that? No. All they doing is giving them games that they feel
in order for them to milk them, man. Because they're going to fucking play the game. Right, pay $60 for it. Some of them ain't even worth $60. I mean, the Order 1886 is a good example.
$30.
That was a game that should have costed $30.
Yep.
All right, but they sold it to you for $60, and now you got a glorified Telltale game coming out in the form of Detroit in a little bit, and they're going to charge you another $60 for it. All right, once you're done with that game, you're not going to play it again, people. No. That's the sad part. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the achievements, then you want to fucking take it back and sell it. So they're not even games that you want to stay with. You know what I'm saying? Because you go to GameStop, how many Uncharted you see there? How many Horizon Zero Dawns? It's like the minute people fucking play them, they just fucking take them back. Now go to that same GameStop, see how many Halos you see, how many Gears of War you see. You know what I'm saying? It's like not that many. Why? Because of the multiplayer components. They keep people coming back.
No, they won't see it these because guess what? It's streaming on top. It's what it can go. It's in the top 15 every day on Twitch.
Yep.
In the top 3 on Mixer. People streaming it on YouTube. So that's why they want to petition for it.
And they're looking at the gameplay. They're looking at people playing it, and they was like, "Damn, that shit looks like a lot of fucking fun."
Yeah, what any of their games? What are their games that people stream? Think about it. This world got social now, so people goes watch people streaming, and it turned to an entertainment business. So
yeah, it is. You're right.
So
exactly.
So what games? They're exclusives that people are streaming.
Spider-Man ain't here yet.
I see people streaming. What do you call that? Dark Souls 3. That's because they gave them to it for free.
Yeah, you're right about that. E-Rock, what you think?
Well, they'll be. Let's be honest. They'll stream God of War that first week. The second week it won't be there no more, but they'll stream it that first week.
Oh yeah, that's a moment. Yo, E-Rock, what you think about this petitioning for Sea of Thieves, man, on the PlayStation side, bro?
Man,
I know, right? This is rich.
Oh my God! You know what, man? Like I always say, man, when it comes to Sony and their fan base, they are the true representation of the 2 T's: absurdity and stupidity. Like you trash our games nonstop. You trash our games all the time. You trash Sea of Thieves. I don't care if it's 2,000 signatures on a petition or 10 signatures. The fact that somebody made the petition, like 100 said, on a petition site that's for like when cities get hit by a fucking meteorite, or if like there's a gorilla running loose in the neighborhood hitting motherfuckers over the head with pasta linguine. That's what that site is for. It's not for y'all to make fucking petitions about a video game. But I thought what they call a Sea of Piss. I thought Sea of Thieves was trash. I thought Sea of Thieves was what the one dude that where the hat full of Jiffy Pop said is diabetic gameplay. Like what like why is y'all petitioning for our games? Our games is trash.
We ain't petition for Nunu Cooney.
No, Cooney Nooney and
I'm about to look at the sale. How much it sell right now?
Super Segrin, Beach Blast. We're not making petitions for any of y'all shit. But yet, like the fraud says, we got these bangers over there, these bangers. We got God of War, we got Spider-Man. Why are y'all always worrying about what we doing over here on Xbox?
And want to know what was the trip though? He said we got these bangers, God of War and Spider-Man, and it still hasn't come out yet.
Yeah. I mean, people are there. I mean, I understand why they're excited. I'm not dissing it. I mean, I really don't care. It's an Insomniac game, and I got a lot of respect for Insomniac Games. Of course, Insomniac Games who made Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive was the shit. I'd be a hypocrite if I took shots at this game. But again, it's fucking Spider-Man. How many Spider-Man games has there been the last 20 years? I remember playing, guys, listen, this is because everything that comes out of us Xbox guys' mouths is a fucking lie. Here's how over Spider-Man I am. I played Spider-Man when that shit came out on Xbox back in 2002 when the first movie came out by Sam Raimi. I was playing Spider-Man Maximum Carnage on the Sega Genesis. Really? Spider-Man? Guys, come on, man. Come on. Give me a break with this shit. But petitioning for Sea of Thieves, this shit gets more and more absurd every week, man. Every week.
I mean, it does, man. And actually, J-Long was putting dudes on blast on Bang Bang over Spider-Man. All right? Because, they're harping Spider-Man like it's the next best thing since sliced bread. And J-Long is, have you ever played a Spider-Man game? Yeah, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. He'll pull up their police record. The way 100 be saying. And they never played a Spider-Man game before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So they're just harping about it because it's a Sony game.
That's all.
That's it. All. They could care less if it was Spider-Man, actually. Because if you really cared about Spider-Man, you would have been playing his games for years already.
I was also, guys, trying to look up the sales on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I couldn't find the sales on it. You understand? So how much did it really sell on both consoles? Like, is it going to sell as an exclusive on PlayStation?
They're going to try to go buy. They're gonna make that attempt. See, thing about it is you got another one and done game too.
That's the thing. You got a lot of Sony fans that are gonna finish it quick and take it quick as hell back to the store in order to resell it.
Or go red box it.
Yeah, red box it.
Or red box it or GameFly.
GameStop is the winner in all reality because they're gonna resell that game for $50, bro. Yeah. $60 down there.
And then, like I said, when I looked at the game looks gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? It looks good. But I saw elements from Sunset Overdrive when you see Spider-Man hanging across the building. You do that on Sunset Overdrive. Instead of you grinding on rails and shit like that, you just got spider webs. You know, it changed out. So my thing is that game going to be innovative? Then when I'm looking for the innovation, and especially y'all throw Spider-Man in our face. Xbox had games that was Quantum Break was innovative. I still ain't saw a game like that. People call bullshit when they saw it. When I'm still amazed when the time freezes and you just push stuff away. Come on, that's innovative.
Actually, Triple Cup Truck actually brought up Remedy the other day. He's like, the mechanics for Quantum Break, the way you go into like that bullet time where you're going really fast. He said they should make a Flash game with that engine.
Oh, that Northlight
engine. That you could dip into the Speed Force with the engine, the Northlight engine. Yeah, exactly. The Northlight engine from Remedy. They could actually make a Flash game. I thought that was a brilliant idea.
That's a brilliant idea, yo. Picture Flash, like 6-7 dudes attacking you and you just going fast. Bang, 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 combinations.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That shit will be sick as fuck.
Yeah, that would be sick. I ain't gonna lie.
And they just updated that Northlight engine, so yeah, it would be official like a referee whistle for sure.
That's a good one right there.
All right, but go ahead, 100. What was you saying?
Oh no, but see, no, they, that's, Spider-Man. I hope it do good. But
I like Spider-Man.
It's nothing to me. You saying the new IP? No, it's just someone else using it, and they new.
I'm gonna be honest.
Somebody else got the license now.
Hunter sent me a link, and it showed side by side Amazing Spider-Man 2 and this 2018 Spider-Man. Like, to me, the wall running kind of looked at the same. The only thing is, to me, it's 2018. So, the graphics and the resolution going to look better than, at 2014 when the game came out. So that's another big difference on that. But it looked at the same to me. I can't front. It's just a better looking game. You understand? The fighting styles of him fighting people doing the web things and everything. It wasn't really something.
It's more fluid.
Yeah.
If anything, you know what I'm saying? It's more or less the same combos and stuff like that, but it seems way more fluid.
Yeah.
Here's what kills me about these Sony fanboys and these Sony ponies and these four-legged beasts and these hoof clickers, whatever you want to call them. Like I said it before, Sony doesn't have customers. They have fucking hostages. They're like prisoners. They're prisoners of the mind. Like, all I keep hearing about is these bangers: God of War, Gran Turismo, Uncharted, blah blah. The really only new IP they got coming out is what is it? The Detroit 2 Human or whatever the hell. Xbox had already had Sunset Overdrive came out, Rise Son of Rome, Quantum Break, Ori and the Blind Forest, Recore, Sea of Thieves. Something
Cuphead.
Totally new. Cuphead. Is there something I'm missing?
Exactly. Microsoft gave us
you're right, man.
of exclusive games, and a lot of people don't understand that, and they can't see it. Like
Brand new exclusives for this generation.
Brand new. And Sega Forever. That's what's up. You hear? That's what's up, bro. I can't wait to hear your input on this. But brand new games, like you just said, E-Rock. And these people out here don't realize it. For one, they wait for their greatness, right? But to me, Microsoft gave us our greatness because we got Gears of War 4, we got Halo 5, and we got Forza. They big billion-dollar franchise games. Our greatness came early, and people don't understand that. Like, Microsoft gave us the greatness early already. We just went.
I saw greatness at launch. I don't know about you, but I saw greatness at launch.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Collab. When I first got the Xbox One, when I popped that bad boy in, I ain't care about no resolution, bro. When I seen Rise Son of Rome, that was the first game I played.
It was a wrap.
Yep, man, my mind was blown, bro. That shit was dope. Like, the graphics on it was fire. I told my wife, yo, this is next gen, bro. I was excited. Like, boom, I was into the genre of the Romans. I love the Roman Empire. Like, you know what I mean? So when I was playing that game, I played it with feeling like
they were fucked up, but they were badass.
What that was?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
My wife's Italian.
I feel you.
She's Italian. Bada bing, bada boom. That's her generation, the Romans. But anyway, I was excited. I liked that, running around. Oh, especially Collab, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody here played Rise Son of Rome.
Rise was tight.
Play it. When they go with the shields and they shooting the arrows at you and you blocking at the same time.
That was tight. That
was tight.
Oh yeah.
Like that got me excited and made I was just open like, yo, this is next generation. The whole game is dope. Even at the end where he dies, you getting stabbed, walking through to get that fat mother effer. You know what I mean? Like, it's dope.
Yeah.
Going after this dude, just the Coliseum, just put it this way, that game was something unique and special. And that's why I like Rise Son of Rome is one of my favorite games of all time. Believe it or not. A lot of people might say, Ghost, you crazy, but that's my opinion. Just like I think one of the best games of this generation.
Yo, Ghost, let me say this right quick, man. And this is what I notice about these games from this generation, man. The difference between Xbox and PlayStation. When I look at PlayStation games, and some of mine do have, they don't have enough replay value to keep us a whole.
They don't
keep playing these games compared to Xbox. If you look at Gears of War has more features, more innovations. We like horror mode, multiplayer, different types of modes in it compared to games like The Last of Us. Even though The Last of Us is a good game, I could tell it doesn't have enough features as a multiplayer aspect of the game to keep you solid on it like that compared to Gears of War. The same thing with Halo. Halo brought more features to the table than Killzone. You hear me? So with that being said, with these games right here and ponies talking about Xbox games that's trash, to keep it 100, man, Xbox is more superior when it comes to bringing more innovation and bringing more replay value to compared to what PlayStation has. If you look at God of War and Spider-Man, the games are going to be good, no doubt about that. But are they going to have replay value for the long run? And the answer to that, to be brutally honest, no, not going to have that replay value like that.
Yeah, definitely, man. And also another game that blew my mind, bro, was The Witcher 3. That game was sick.
Yeah.
Like to me, that was next generation. Like this is what I love about our games. And even though it's a third-party game, they really stepped it up. And that's what gaming is about. Like For a lot of these other guys, man, going with these mediocre games, like God of War is a dope game. It looks great. You understand? I give them that. But there's a lot of other games that they had mentioned before, and it was trash.
There's something I need to point out though. Is like, as far as third parties are concerned, does any third party have even anything remotely similar, or that even plays like Halo? No.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Now, does any third party have anything remotely similar to Uncharted? Of course, Tomb Raider, all right? Which basically skull drags them through the gutters, all right? Horizon Zero Dawn, good game. You know what I'm saying? Graphically, it was nice and everything. You know what I'm saying? The world was basically ripped from Enslaved, all right? Because that's what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? They came out with it first, even though they might have been working on it at the time, from what I'm hearing. But I find the mechanics in Assassin's Creed Origins way over the top compared to this. This seems like a bare bones game compared to something like Assassin's Creed Origins. There's always a third party game on the market that's better than a Sony exclusive. That's the sad part. That's one of the reasons I don't own a PlayStation yet. I go to my cousin's crib and play it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing all the games and the replay value these games have over on the Microsoft side. And I keep going to these games over and over and over again, bro. That's just fucking ridiculous.
And two, man, and they're extra. I think, because I haven't paid attention to a lot of this. I really haven't been making a lot of videos taking shots at Sony and the Sony ponies, man. Because it's been all about Sea of Thieves this month, man. But they really been salty this month, man. They really been salty this month. I just don't know what it. Yo, man, that last generation, the 7th generation with the PS3. That must have been really fucking rough for them, because this whole generation, they just been for these guys that supposedly had a superior console and all these exclusives. I've never seen an angrier bunch of dudes, and they real quiet. It's real quiet now, leading up to God of War, because every game they said was not going to come to Xbox. Crash Bandicoot, Jabari Clark said Hellblade, Crash Bandicoot ain't never coming to Xbox. Hellblade, No Man's Lie, even though we didn't ask for that shit. No Man's Lie. Now all of a sudden today, Spyro the Dragon it's like guys, look, this is what it is, man. It cuts both ways. It's a two-way street, and for all of this shit talking y'all do, once again, I would like for somebody out there in the comment section to do a list of all the new intellectual properties, okay? That's what IP stands for. All of the new intellectual properties that Microsoft dropped since 2013 versus all the new IPs Sony dropped since 2013. You'll be shocked. And please don't bring up those Japanese handouts. Please don't bring in super duper beach Japanese schoolgirl hunt. I'm going to fucking clown you. Bring up some serious games like Quantum Break, like Sea of Thieves, like Ori and the Blind Forest. Microsoft has been giving you the new IPs. So all of this shit about Xbox has no games, and now y'all going crazy about Spider-Man. I'm glad y'all excited about Spider-Man. Be excited about Spider-Man. Just shut the fuck up with the worrying about what Xbox is doing constantly. And as far as these leaders of the YouTube community, I'm sure you guys will get to that later, but they're a joke too, man. But it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
Hey, Triple
Yo,
Cup.
what I want to point out real quick? I don't play Halo as much anymore because I play a lot of different games, man. But I'm looking at my stats now. I have 9 days and 8 hours.
Woo! That's
9 days and 8 hours in
Damn.
just Halo. All right.
Damn.
So, our games got some replay value, people. I just, I understand, you want to harp a certain brand and whatnot, but just think about it. Really think about it. How much you getting out of these games? Is you actually just finishing the game and turning it back in? You know what I'm saying? Is you actually taking the time to really enjoy the game and whatnot? Because it seems like a lot of people just turn these bitches in quick. On Rise Son of Rome, I have 3 days and 4 hours. We know that's not a 3 day and 4 hour game. We all know this, people. All right, but guess what? It has a multiplayer content as well.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The Coliseum, which is dope as fuck, yo. That's like you fulfilling your gladiator fantasy in the fucking Coliseum. All right, and not just that, but the game, it was dope. It was the right length for you to blow through anytime you want to play it. It's like 6 or 7 chapters, 8 chapters, I'm not sure. But it's something that you could blow through in an evening and whatnot, maybe 2 days, depending if you got the time. and it's fucking fun from beginning to end, yo.
Yo, you're right.
Replay value, man.
Yo, Chuck.
Gameplay.
Yeah, what's good with you?
What's up, Chuck? Man, let
Chuck.
me know who you be, Chuck.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yo.
would you say Ghost?
Nah, let them know who you be.
Yo,
Man.
say who you is, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm Triple Cup Chuck, man. I'm up. What's good? I'm in here. Man, I just seen the link. I just seen the link, man. When I seen it, I was like, man, what are we doing something? I hopped in there, like, yeah. Seeing on YouTube, now I'm in here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, Chuck, you heard about the petition that they did to have Sea of Thieves on the PlayStation?
Yeah, I see that on Twitter. One person go post it out. They said 0 out of so many that they trying to reach. Then another person posts right behind him, like, bam, now this what the number really is now. Because you probably did it before, first petition, nobody petitioned yet, so they probably snapped it then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. Like, dude tripped me out. He got everybody that do YouTube on his Xbox as he following them just to see what they doing. He went through the list of everybody to see I don't know what time it was, but he was just seeing what everybody was doing. Like, oh, he watching YouTube, he watching this here. I mean, early in the morning, late afternoon,
Sound like a
people
stalker.
trying to wind down. Yeah.
Why don't he look at the hours everybody got? That would be more descriptive.
Right, but he was just talking about, look what the Xbox doing on the Xbox, and he just kind of like went down and he showing what everybody was doing. But you know what I'm saying? It's just all about timing. What I was looking at with that though, it's all about timing.
That's all it is, man.
But Sony PlayStation, man, they don't play multiplayer central games, so they need to go ahead and kill all that noise. Everybody know they single player experience. Y'all enjoy playing the game by yourself, and let us have fun with these big open world multiplayer games, which we have plenty of, but they have none of them. So they has no multiplayer games. So I have you look at it. I ain't gonna look at it in no bad way. If you want to be by yourself, a single player person, want to live on a desert island, so you want to be castaway. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Sony PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come to this hype party, you know what I'm saying, this rave that we be having every weekend, hop on the Xbox and get into this multiplayer where, we mix and mingle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
we play games over here, man. Yo, just to put it out there as well, on Sunset Overdrive, I got 7 days and 2 hours. On Killer Instinct, I got 19 days, 14 hours.
Man.
How do you find that out? How do you find out how many days you have on the game?
You go on your profile.
Yeah, you go on your profile, go to the gaming section on your profile for achievements, and then you highlight a game and go to stats.
Oh, okay.
I had Terria for about a week. I got 19 hours in it.
Ooh.
Look
Mm,
at that, man. Look at
my
that.
hours.
My boy got 24.
I'm saying, you put like any game. I can imagine if you guys pull up Madden. How many hours you guys got on Madden?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
imagine
got
that
over
shit is
200
last
games.
year.
Y'all like at 2,000, 3,000?
Last
What?
Last year I had like 30 days and something like that, and some minutes. Because they'll tell you the stat, your most played game at the end of the year.
Whoa.
Wow.
Because I was telling Cats, man, unless you got at least 20 hours in on Sea of Thieves, you can't even really speak on it. In fact, IGN said they gave it a tentative review because they was like, IGN said we can't finish this game. We can't finish it. Nobody's finished Sea of Thieves. There's no videos up. There's no documentation of anybody even finding the legendary Pirates Cove yet. So, that's why I gave a first impressions review because, I mean, if somebody finishes this game, please put up a fucking YouTube video of you getting to the legendary Pirates Cove because as it stands right now, no one has finished Sea of Thieves. I think they deliberately did that shit.
Hold on, you're right. Hold on. I mean, big bro, I gotta correct you on this here. When you saying get to finish legendary pirate mode, no, that's the first stepping stone. That's when you go from level 1 to level 2.
Yep.
And then so it's gonna keep keep climbing. So you're gonna keep that ladder gonna go up high as mud. So this is just level 1. Ain't nobody beat yet. So just imagine how much legs this game got. It's just
and if they beat it so much, why nobody found the legendary the golden bananas that's worth real money? No one found it. Microsoft put it out there a week before the game came out. No one found it. So if the game has no content and all this other stuff, why a lot of stuff ain't been found? I think it got to that prestige. Not everyone. And I see people counting they counting how many how many treasure boxes they got and all that other stuff.
Right.
And somebody like, how many treasure boxes y'all got? I don't know. Live and Flip ain't getting them. I ain't getting shit. I'm just here being the bodyguard.
Yo,
Go on
guys,
Injustice.
I know
I
my
got
role.
23 days, bro.
woo. That's a lot.
People don't want me to pull up Destiny numbers, yo. I'll fucking make people fucking have a heart attack. I got 188 days on the first Destiny.
So, guys, what you think about, man, this PlayStation 5 leaks, man?
Not accurate.
It's not accurate, right? That's how I feel. Deep inside, I feel like this is just trying to change the narrative and keep the steam rolling from State of Decay. Basically, and also the power on the X, they just want to try to dwarf it.
Yeah, they're just trying to get their fans and whatnot to have something to look forward to. You got to keep waiting. But it gives them something to look forward to.
I feel it's not really accurate, man. You can't really jump the gun. We just had mid-gen consoles. What, this year, actually, I think, right? And towards the end of last year, the PlayStation Pro, and this year the Xbox One, Scorpio. So basically, I don't know, man.
I like the way E-Rock worded it in a tweet as far as these new consoles, yo. What was that you were saying in that tweet to E-Rock?
This was last year. This had to have been last year sometime. Me and the Welsh Gamer, shout out to the Welsh Gamer and Microboxer X from the Dragon X podcast. We had talked about this last year, and unless you got a shitload of money sitting around, like some of these big name YouTubers or some of these huge YouTubers like Rich from Review Tech and some of these guys who they got these huge Patreons and they buying consoles for the YouTube channel, or unless you IGN, the average consumer cannot afford to. And I have a fairly decent job, but I got a fucking crib, you know. I got a car. It's an 18-year-old car, but that motherfucker always needs gas and tires and shit. My money has to go to other shit instead of buying these video game consoles. Okay, I love video games. Video games is my hobby. It's my passion. But let me break it down for you the way me and Drew broke it down to Microsoft, to Sony, okay, to whoever. Okay, I am not going to keep. You can keep coming out every 2 years with new hardware if you want. What's going to happen is a lot of us who loved gaming for a long time is going to walk away on pure economics. This console war that you are fighting, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, is a battle of diminished returns. Clearly, y'all can see that shit now. Let's just say hypothetically there is a PlayStation 5, right? And this motherfucker's going to be 20 gigaflops or whatever you fucking four-legged beast of hoping this shit's going to be. So you could have more bragging rights and talk more shit and give Kaleidoscope and Ghost a hard time because y'all don't listen to you jackasses anymore in Sony land anyway, whatever you talk about. Listen, okay, if you Sony fans go out and pay $500 to $600 for a new PlayStation and you don't smack Yoshida in his mouth, if you buy this shit, you are part of the fucking problem. And in return, say the PlayStation 5 does happen, and then in return, Microsoft retaliates and builds a more powerful Xbox. We are now part of the problem. I didn't buy it yet. I'm still loving my Xbox One S, but a lot of you just kicked out $500 for the Xbox One X. Okay, that's to imagine that you just bought the PlayStation 4 Pro and went when 2015. Or 2016, and to imagine that another console's coming out in 2019, that's ridiculous. It's corporate greed. It's ridiculous. And if we, the consumers, don't stop this shit, these console manufacturers are going to keep on doing it. I think the PlayStation 5 right now may not be a rumor. I think Sony knows who their audience is, and they're just fucking crazy enough to say PlayStation 5 is coming. And to everybody that's hyped about it, PlayStation 5 is coming. PlayStation 5. I thought y'all motherfuckers just told Kaleidoscope and them when the Xbox One X launched that power wasn't important. I thought y'all just said that. Look, man, I can't keep track of this shit anymore. But I know one thing: I'm not coming out of my pocket for another fucking Xbox. It not until 2020. So,
Hey,
But
E-Rock,
But
Go ahead.
check this out. The components that quote unquote leak. This thing about where they got this source that they got it from. I guess he was kind of they didn't say everything he got wrong. What they was trying to say we got right. To go into this vlogging site, you have to pay $1,000 a year. I don't know who want to pay $1,000 a year to hear somebody with some rumors.
Damn.
That architect that they saying that they have it in there, that console would not be. That console, trust me, would not be no $500, no $600. That is new architect. New architect costs. You're gonna have to have a real cool ass cooling system. That's in there. That's a Zen. That's a Zen processor. That is equivalent right now to
that's right.
Intel's.
Microsoft built their own cooling system, which is something else. Sony ain't got the skills for that.
So then you gotta understand this too. That chip, that Zen chip is really equivalent to that Core i9 chip, and that's brand new. Intel just brung that out, but it's not ready for gaming.
Right.
Not ready for gaming. Then you got to understand, think about graphic card sales now. You're going to have graphic card sales since it's been bit mining and stuff. Graphic cards, so this is the worst time to build a gaming PC. You know how we have people, can you give me a deal on a TI, on a Titan? I'm like, no. Like, I just look, if you hear me clicking, I done had 3 customers. Can you give me a deal? And I'm trying to use my Amazon business account. They still want to run me $600. I ain't paying no $600 for my graphics card. So think about that graphics card going to have to be equivalent to what you're going to put in that PlayStation 5. And every game be better be running. If you're going to put that in that machine, every game needs to be running 8K, 120 frames per second.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, all around the board, that it don't make no sense. I mean, check this out.
I know.
Let's say even if the hardcore audience go out and buy a PlayStation 5 in 2019, now they is like what, 1 out of every 10 or 1 out of every 20 of the casuals. The casuals know they gonna see a PlayStation 5. They be like, the PlayStation 4 just came out. For them, the PlayStation 4 is still gonna be brand new. They're not gonna go get no PlayStation 5 and they still feeling like the PlayStation 4 is new. They gonna feel some type of way. And you can't just do that, because ain't nobody in their right mind just gonna just hop and keep hopping. They're gonna be like, man, forget all this here. I'm just gonna play on this here. And you know what I'm saying, when it go down to $100, $200, then I get it. You know, a lot of casuals gonna feel like that. That's why a lot of them just hopping on board now. So you don't want to hop from generation to generation that fast. And then with the game sales, even if they make it forward compatible, you still got this controversy of people saying, should I buy a PlayStation 4 or should I buy a PlayStation 5 that's coming out next year? And then you would say, well, shit, if I buy a PlayStation 5,
they got
who
the
knows,
same
they're gonna come out
games.
a PlayStation 6.
There's no incentive.
You know,
Right,
you know,
you just
crazy
good.
guys. Yeah. They saying that it might get 2019, right? If a game got pushed back, so you're trying to tell me if it's gonna be probably coming out maybe 2019, are these games the how you say it, is the game Days Gone a PlayStation 5 game? Because are they gonna remaster it and put it on the PlayStation 5? You got to think about that, because they've been doing that shit with Last of Us, right? They did it with the Last
I
of
see
Us.
a lot. Let's just call it
That's just cash grabbing.
let's just call a spade and say what it is. It's the remaster station, people. So when y'all get that new PlayStation 5, be prepared to play all the shit you played this generation. You're gonna see Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. You're gonna see the Order 1886 remastered for the second time, even though it didn't sell the first time. But they'll still try again. It's Sony. Come on. And then you're gonna see God of War 3 remastered. You're gonna see fucking Killzone Shadowfell remastered. You're gonna see Infamous Second Son remastered. You even gonna see that game called Knack. You're gonna see that shit remastered and shit for the fucking PlayStation 5, yo. Plus, you'll probably get maybe 1 or 2 other new games for that generation.
What kills me is that hurts. I don't understand. Like, they like that. They like getting remastered games because it was happening this generation for the start.
And guess what? With us, if there is a new Xbox, we get to play our whole Xbox library. How about them apples?
Are they? This is the thing for this leak that they so-called claiming got. Are they gonna have backwards compatibility? They're gonna add that, because it is true.
They're gonna have
they got
to.
coming for the PS5. Think about it. If it comes out 2019, what games is it gonna have? And another thing, Mark Cerny.
Actually, E-Rock said it best, man. Wasn't they harping when the X came out? Oh, it's not about power.
I say
But yet
2022.
they lose their shit. They lose their shit when they talk about the fucking PlayStation 5. Oh
Yep.
no, the PlayStation 5. I thought it wasn't about power.
Yeah, they
Hey, I
lied.
say 2022 because you know what I'm saying, if they come out into, I mean, people saying 2020, but if you think about it, if they could push it back as far as they possibly can and keep selling PlayStation 4s, because it's not really about the hardware, it's all about the software. So why invest all this money into pushing out a PlayStation 5 when a PlayStation 4 is
Exactly.
still selling high K? I mean, look at Grand
They-
Theft Auto.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
but
think
they lose.
I mean, but look at
see,
Grand
they
Theft
lose.
Auto. Look how hard
But see,
that
they don't
game
want to lose
going.
ground. Chuck, they don't
I
want
mean,
to
but
lose
it don't
ground.
matter though. That don't matter. If you
They
got a
don't-
PlayStation, if you got a PlayStation 4 and it's still selling, why make something else to cut off the sales of that?
Because- okay, perfect example. What have they put out this generation that been flopped? Remember when PlayStation came out? You had PlayStation Now, right? Nobody talks
Right.
about that. Then you had PlayStation TV. Remember? Then they had put PlayStation Now in TVs. None of that shit exists anymore. Remember when Xbox when OG Xbox came out? It was all about TV and this and that.
Yo.
Don't they talk what you got PlayStation View now?
Yeah, PlayStation TV.
You know what I'm saying? You got they sell their own 4K Blu-ray. They got their own 4K Blu-ray app. But remember,
Yeah.
it wasn't about TV.
Definitely.
Wasn't about all that. Well, Microsoft said we just want you to have a box that sits in and entertain. This is your entertainment, so you don't have to switch inputs and all that other stuff. That's all they were trying to say. See, with Sony,
Mhm.
see now their sites like Digital Foundry saying third-party games is running way better on the X. That's hurt that you got to understand this is a Japanese
Not just
company.
way better, but fucking 4K native, yo. Far Cry
Yeah,
5
so-
people.
I mean, but to be honest, that only really matter for like the first 10 million. After you hit the first 10 million, it's all about people getting what their friends have. So you
Yep.
gonna say it's gonna go up to 80 million just for on the strength.
They
of
only bought the
this
PlayStation
person-
4
the
to watch
domino
porn.
effect. Yeah, it's gonna be just a domino effect. So that part there, they don't have to worry about with the power. You know, so that was a good thing to say at the beginning. Because if you win the beginning of the generation, you control the board. So next generation, why would Sony try to go for that when they're controlling the board right now? Because the next generation,
so-
Microsoft might come out and just get all the games, all the systems, everything, and then they might come up on top. Now they controlling the generation. I mean, I'd rather lose the power war and hold a generation than hold up power and be iffy about the generation. So that's a bad move.
That's what's up. You right.
Look at
about that.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
But look at Nintendo. Nintendo ain't in the power game.
Yeah,
But they sell, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
They selling. I don't think Microsoft is not going to bring out. They're not going to think about it. Was look who's been taking care of their consumer and who's not.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't. You know what I'm saying? We wanted backwards compatibility. We got it for free if you own the game, and then if you don't, this is a reasonable price. We wanted OG Xbox games. We got some of them. You know what I'm saying? And you can buy them for a reasonable price.
But that's gonna be good for next generation, though. And that'd be a good stepping stone to say, look, this is how we coming. I mean, that'd be good for next generation. So that'd
Definitely
be good for
guys.
Microsoft to
And a
start
better
new
reward
generation.
program than Sony.
Yep. Unlike Sony, remember guys? I think 2014 or something or 15. Sony was like, "Yeah, we read your letters." What? Read their letters? You know, y'all remember that, right? When it was like, "Yo, we read your letters." Like, who writes letters, bro? Like, that's how corny it is on the PlayStation side. Plus, let's get down to Mark Cerny. Didn't on his PSX or something when the reveal of the Pro, he was on there saying it was 8.4 T-flops or something like that. This man was on there. He was caught lying. This dude was lying about the power on the Pro. And a lot of people don't bring that up. Ain't that their guy, their front man that talks about that?
Yo, but let's say every big mistake that Sony does, their own fan base sweeps it under the rug.
Yo,
Because y'all remember that shit, you know what I'm saying, on the PS3 era. Oh yeah, we're not gonna charge for the service of PSN. It's gonna be free, right? And I told my homeboy, I was like, mark my words, when the PS4 comes out day one, y'all gonna be paying for it. Y'all gonna be paying for it. Nah, no, we not. It's gonna be free always. I was like, all right. And guess what? While it was free during that generation, their whole system got hacked. And 70 million customers lost their credit card information. And not only that, but that generation, there was another major thing that happened, which they quickly swept under the rug. The PlayStation 3 leap year bug. It crippled over 10 million PlayStation 3s. Motherfuckers couldn't use it for like 3 motherfucking months. All right,
That's
but yet
bad.
they swept that shit under the rug quick as fuck. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But people wasn't into media the way we is in today's day and age. All right?
Nah.
But those shits is facts, people. Know what I'm saying? Now, meanwhile, I've been gaming on Xbox since the OG Xbox. That shit never, ever happened on the Xbox platform.
Hey,
It's like, and why
Kaleidoscope.
did that happen during leap year? I guess the Japanese don't know there's a leap year that exists or something. I don't know.
Hostages, bro. Hostages. I'm just leave
Yeah,
that.
basically,
Hey,
man.
this what you
Hostages.
hear. Oh, that's just their culture. That's just their culture.
And the
Yeah,
flipperachis.
dude, it's ridiculous, man. Know what I'm saying? You know, if I would have had an Xbox and that shit would have been down for 2 or 3 months, best believe I would have gotten a PlayStation. I've been, yo, man, fuck the Xbox, yo. So I was like 3 months without fucking gaming because of some bullshit these motherfuckers did. But that shit never happened, bro. Never happened.
A console that goes down like every
Still
month.
going on with
Remember
that
that, guys?
online. Still far.
Every month the console will go down, but it's the best thing since sliced bread.
But my thing is,
Yeah.
who goes down for maintenance these days? This is what I don't understand.
Microsoft does
I'm saying-
maintenance while you playing the game. Look at that.
I mean, how you going down for maintenance and you shutting everyone down? Intro Media ain't going down for no damn maintenance. I could go do stuff in real time. Why you taking these? Remember what they said they was going to use their money to what? To invest in their infrastructure.
Yeah.
That was a lie. It went into Yoshida's pocket.
Well, yeah, I know, right? What happened to that Call of Duty competition that they were supposed to be playing on PS4s?
The first one, it
Ended
messed
on
up.
the Xbox.
Ain't
Ended
no
up
gonna
on the
happen.
It
Xbox.
messed
Matter
up,
of fact,
right? And they went what? To the Xbox. They was like, you know what, man? Fuck the PlayStation. Get these PlayStations out of here. They trash. Bring out the Xboxes.
No, actually, they also
happened.
what you call it
Street
just
Fighter.
happened too. What Street Fighter just happened last month.
And they did switch them out. No, they couldn't. There's no
No,
way.
they-
So how did they ain't
they
hold the
played Street Fighter.
competitions then, huh?
No, they play Street Fighter 4.
Yep. They had to go back.
Oh, they play Street Fighter. Wow.
Yeah, that's a slap to the face. Not only is a lot of PlayStation games came broken, Street Fighter was one of them. Bad. It came
Yeah,
broken.
but is their
Nice.
infrastructure though, man? Is they remember when they did the remaster to Marvel vs. Capcom 3? You know what I'm saying? I saw Maximilian Dood put out a video. That shit was flying on the Xbox One. The infrastructure. He's like, dude, there's no lag. This shit is sick as hell. Meanwhile, there was crazy lag on the PS4. And I was like, wow, you know, these guys got supposedly Street Fighter 5 licensed to this generation on a bullshit infrastructure, man, that they're investing no money in.
Hey, guys,
That's
listen.
sad.
Man. Hey, guys, listen. You know, now that I got another year older or another year ancient, and I've been in this console war and on YouTube, especially, and on Twitter, I see things totally different now. That don't mean I'm gonna stop being the Don King of Xbox. It just means that I see things totally different. And please, man, I don't, you know, I love you guys. I don't want to get kicked out of the DX podcast. But
Nah.
don't you guys know that everything you're saying, it doesn't matter? And I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter. Because the Sony fans are never going to listen. Logic cannot penetrate with them. I was there once, man. And I know I'm a long-winded motherfucker. Just hear me out. I was there once.
All right.
I had a PlayStation 2. I thought I was forced into getting a PlayStation 2 because Sony, and partly Sega's fault, Sony used the developers to help kill the Dreamcast quick. So, like many others, I was forced to get a PlayStation 2, and I had to wait for that motherfucker because with the year that it came out, they only shipped 500,000 deliberately to build hype. So I was forced to get a PlayStation 2. I was there just like everybody else. Oh man, these exclusives, these fucking bangers. The Japanese make the best everything. Then over the years, I finally woke up, man, and found out, wait a minute, you mean Vizio makes a better TV than Sony? And then I discovered fucking Xbox back in 2002. Like, oh damn, these motherfuckers got a fucking hard drive? These motherfuckers got a remote control? Wait. You mean to tell me I could game on my Xbox with a motherfucker over in Chicago when I'm here in Philly? Like you wake up slowly. Like you wake up slowly, man. You wake up slowly and begin to realize that there's other shit out there. So when you tell these Sony fanboys that we have crossplay, that we have backwards compatibility, all the way back to the original Xbox, which is unheard of. No other console's done this before, except maybe the PlayStation 3 tried it, and then they cut it out like in the second year. We have
not
games
even in
with,
the second year. It was like 6 months later.
6 months later, we have games with gold where they give us for the Xbox Live. Y'all say we get ripped off for. They give us $98 of free games each month. Then you got Xbox Game Pass, where now basically you're getting out of the 4 exclusives a year, you're getting 2 of the exclusives basically for free. None of that matters, man. And I'll tell you why it doesn't matter. Then I'll get off my fucking soapbox, Ghost. It doesn't matter because these Sony guys are still the same guys. They bought the Sony Walkmans. They bought the Sony Bravias. They had the PlayStation. Some of them grew up with PlayStation. Some of them, it was their first game console. They still believe that the Japanese make the best products, which is why I always give the hype about the Jap crap, because it gets them fucking mad. The logic will not sink in. And guys, you know what that's called? You can Google this. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome, which I believe somewhere in Stockholm, some motherfuckers got taken hostage, and in the midst of them being taken hostage, they fell in love with their captors. That's the Sony fans. That's them. Nothing we say is going to matter to them. So that's why they bringing up Spider-Man. That's why they bringing up God of War. That's why they bringing up all of this fucking crap that you guys have played 100 times, and they don't understand why you guys are enjoying Sea of Thieves. They don't get why you guys are enjoying Ori and the Blind Forest. Hell, even Super Lucky's Tale is a new IP, but they're going nuts over Spider-Man because they're hostages, dude. And as intelligent as you guys are, the Sony fans ain't never going to listen. In fact, right now, they're listening to this very podcast saying that we're damage controlling. What the fuck are we damage controlling?
Yo, E-Rock, you just said the truth. You just,
you guys
like, that's what's up. And I'm glad this you just said it, man. We speaking, everybody here speaks the truth, and they're not gonna listen, but you just hit the nail in the coffin, bro. That's what's up, bro. I'm feeling that.
Yo,
I mean, you heard everything.
If I had a round of applause, I don't have it on here, but I would have gave you a big ass round of applause for that, bro.
Thank you. You heard everything Kaleidoscope just said a few minutes ago, man. It's like, what do you have to compete with anything he just said? You have nothing. But they'll bring up Spider-Man and tell you that we got these bangers and you guys are Xbox. Dude, it's fucking bizarre to me at this point.
Hey, Sega. Hey, Sega Forever.
Can you guys hear me? It's me,
Yeah,
Chris.
we can hear you now. We're trying to get Sega, because Sega, I see. Yeah, that's what's up. Sega, what's up, brother?
Hey, sorry, guys. What's up, man? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly. We can hear you and Hebot. So definitely, man, we've been going on for a little bit. We going in, and definitely you just got in. But if y'all want to touch up on the PlayStation 5 leaks, see if these getting petitioned for, and also, man, like we just talking about in general, like what's going on with the PlayStation and Xbox, who's giving more. Microsoft has given us more value for our buck, basically, in short words, and what PlayStation is doing on their side of exclusives compared to our exclusives, what Microsoft has given us. And y'all could touch up from there, man, and we're willing to let y'all speak your truth out there, man, because like E-Rock said, man, no matter how much we speak the truth in these other podcasts, sometimes they damage control and say, like, Xbox is trash or whatever, and we speak the truth, the ponies are not going to listen anyway. They just one-track minded. And it is true, like what he said. They grew up probably with PlayStation, and it is what it is.
Well, I'll say this real quick, man, then I'll let Hebot take the mic and, let him say what he needs to see. But I don't have a problem with the ponies doing it. I don't have a problem with the Sony guys doing it. It makes sense to me. If you only came in when you had a PlayStation, it makes sense to me that you like Sony, that you think they're the greatest thing. What drives me nuts is the guys on our side. That's what drives me nuts. I could care less, that these guys get excited about Spider-Man. Even though I've been playing Spider-Man ever since, way back in the day, dude. I mean, I used to have that on Sega CD.
Yeah, I play Spider-Man too.
So, I mean, if you're excited, if you're a Sony guy and you own a PlayStation, and that's your console of choice, that makes sense, right? That's your exclusive title that you're getting, and like we got Sea of Thieves. This is the title that you're getting. I don't care if it comes to the Xbox or not. I'm a huge comic book fan, but I like comic books. you know, and I'm not going to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 just to play one game. I'm just not going to
Amen
do
to
it.
that.
But I'll say this much: I can understand it on their side, especially in this console war stuff. You know, they've been doing this stuff for years. I can understand that. I'm used to them. You know, them doing that and damage controlling on their own side and talking trash to us. But again, you know, when you have people that are Xbox guys doing it, that's my main problem.
Yeah.
Is the Xbox side doing it?
But
You know, I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
we're
why I
like four.
pointed that out earlier.
Yeah.
True that. Yeah, I feel you 100%. Sega, I'm gonna pass the mic back to you in a second. I just want to point something out real quick. That's why it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? That you had Xbox guys on this side trash and Sea of Thieves,
Yeah.
and yet on the other side they actually made a petition because they want Sea of Thieves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of trippy, man. It blows my fucking mind, yo. But go ahead, Sega.
yeah,
I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, it's like you, man. My mind is blown because I can't figure it out myself. You know what I mean? And the thing with Sea of Thieves is, you cannot like the game. That's fine, right? But you have to at least experience. This is a game that you have to experience. First, play it, kind of experience. And I'm not saying like throw it in. You can't figure out how to read a map, you know, and then you just hate the game. I'm talking about, you know, take a good week, get into it to really get to know what's going on. Because as everybody was saying, and when I mean experience and engagement, what it is you have to get into the game and then determine if you like it or not. You have to take some time, man. You have to like play with it a little bit, let that stuff swirl in your head a little while. Because I'll be honest with you guys, when I first started playing it, I didn't understand what to do.
Yeah.
Right? And my time is limited, so I cheated. I went online, and one of these guys was playing it, and he's like, "Oh, this is how you read a map." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Then I was playing it solo. You know, I haven't even played it with a crew of people. Yeah, but as I played it in solo, I could understand at least one thing. Yes, it's not for everybody. I agree in that end. That it might not be your cup of tea, but you got to at least taste it to know what the tea is like. You know what I'm saying?
yep. Amen to
These
that.
guys are just not doing that. And just like you guys were saying earlier, I mean, I got to catch before my phone died, but you know, these people, they just don't want to experience games anymore. It's sad, dude. This industry, I don't know what's going to happen to this industry, because I saw that they announced that we have all these exclusive deals and crap that we're going to be like, they got Microsoft supposedly have all this exclusive marketing and crap like that. That doesn't matter. You could have all the exclusive content and you can get all the marketing behind it. If nobody buys the games, it doesn't matter.
You're right.
Amen.
We should
It
touch
just
upon
doesn't.
that too. Definitely.
The only thing I worry about, the only thing that I like that they did that is so I can just have the other side just shut their mouth. Yeah, they've been talking trash for years.
That's it,
You know,
right?
they had the more powerful system. Now we have the more powerful system.
Yep.
That's all I care about. You know what I mean? But honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, just because they have the rights to Borderlands doesn't mean Borderlands is going to sell.
You're right about that.
True.
You're 100% right about that. And a lot of Xbox dudes out there, you need to support these games. Y'all talking about we ain't got games, and when Microsoft give it to us, buy them.
Look at how many unique games have came out, man. E-Rock pointed that out a little while ago. He pointed that out at the beginning of this podcast. New IPs that came out this generation. How many can Sony count? You could count them on one hand. All right, and you still got fingers to spare.
Yeah, but how many of these guys that we know that'll talk a good game, and then when you see on their feed, because we follow a lot of these dudes, not just on YouTube, but you know they're on our friends list. And, you know, I have a long day. I want to come in. I want to see some Twitch feeds, and I want to see what's going on in the community. And they're all playing like Call of Duty. And nothing against Call of Duty. I have nothing against. I'm a huge COD fan.
That shit gets me frustrated sometimes.
But if I'm listening to your podcast and you're bitching and moaning about what we have and what we don't have, right? And then I go on your feed and you're playing third-party games that everybody else is playing, you know, and you have the balls to do a video complaining about Sea of Thieves. You know, something ain't right with that stuff, dude.
Yeah, and they petition for it too, bro. That's the thing that killed me. The game that we execute and a lot of Xbox dudes trash, the PlayStation 4 fanboys want them. They want it on their side. That doesn't make sense. I don't understand that. So IP that was successful, that a lot of people's enjoying and playing, the other side, the competition wants it too. So that should tell you that's a good game.
Well, when was the last time Sony gave them a game that they could enjoy with their friends? Let's be honest. When was the last time? Does anybody recall?
If I'm being nice to maybe PS3, but I'll go to 2.
I'll tell you.
No. It was recently. Is that they swept it under the rug? The Tomorrow Children.
Oh yeah, that little indie with the kids looked like they were plastic dolls, and it looked beautiful.
Yes.
Well, don't forget it was also NAC 2, but nobody bothered to buy it because they were embarrassed in the game.
What? That was co-op. They made that co-op.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, so you could enjoy trash with your homeboy. All right, so y'all can both enjoy trash.
Y'all ain't hear about that new PlayStation 4 exclusive coming out? It just got leaked. Brokeback Mountain. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Yo, I bet you that shit'll sell. I bullshit you not. I bet you that shit'll sell.
They broke the pony's back in the mountains. I'm telling you.
You know, it'll be on their list. It'll definitely be on their list. It's exclusive.
It's exclusive.
Exactly, dude.
They like,
You saw how they all removed the Tomorrow Children from their list after that first week? That shit disappeared off of every pony's list. It was like, all right.
yo, E-Rock, in the background, you hear Yodi, Yodi, Yodi.
It's exclusive.
It's exclusive. Yo, He-Bob, what you think? I know you got a lot to say, bro. And definitely take the floor, guys, because we've been on here for a while, especially you, Young King. You got to jump in, bro.
For sure.
Chuck.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry for being late, you know.
It's all right, bro.
Well, I know why you late, man. Them fucking ponies on Twitter. What's up with that?
Oh my God. They stalked this dude.
While they were doing
While
they were doing that, I beat the way out with my son. So it's good. It's all good.
No, I know. You playing while you
yeah.
tweeting them and shit. You're laughing your head off, man. They don't know that. They there fucking on their phones, fucking not doing anything but fucking. No. You said this. No. And you fucking with them while you playing the game. Damn, that's what's up. That's skills. That's called multitasking, people. All right. Go ahead, Ebot.
It's not their fault because their games are basically one and done, so they're done with them, so they have nothing to play. I guess that's what I'm assuming. That's not the point. Look. What bothers me is that this rodeo, all of us on this panel have seen it every fucking time since 2013. This rodeo is already old. Spider-Man got an Oscar. Everybody's going crazy. Let me tell you something, okay? Spider-Man is not a new property, okay? Spider-Man is not doing anything that we haven't seen in other Spider-Man games. For those of you that come with that bull crap, oh, it's an Insomniac Spider-Man, that's fine. But don't come tell me that you're touting the game because it's Insomniac when you've never played Sunset Overdrive, Song of the Deep, Fuse, and you barely play Resistance, okay? You're only or just played Ratchet and Clank. They're only touting it because they know they have the upper hand because it's exclusive. And I don't care how much they go up and south and north and west denying it. It is a fact because there's people where I posted up pictures today and J-Lo talking with them.
Yeah, that was nice.
Putting pics of Spider-Man 2 and they thought it was Spider-Man PS4 and they're like, I can't. That's how stupid this fucking community is. They're fucking dumb. And it's already tiring.
Yep.
It's fucking bad.
Very.
It's fucking pathetic. Gamers play games. These motherfuckers spend more time stalking men because they want cock up their ass because they get no ass from women that they just turn full-blown gay. And I'm tired of it.
Wow.
Listen, anybody that hasn't played, there's a one dude today, all right? I'm not going to mention his name because I don't make people movie stars. I'm a motherfucking star, okay? Because I'm not famous.
I'll make you famous.
This fucking guy blowing too much of family to make me famous. So this guy puts up, oh my God, Spider-Man's looking to be the new Arkham of this generation. And I said to him, well, brother, let me ask you a question.
Wow.
I said, you obviously haven't played Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2. Because if you played them, you know that the formula of the game, as far as the combat and the presentation, is just like Arkham. They started that in the 360 game with Phenoms, okay? And whoever says, oh, the game's not good, go to my fucking goddamn review where I put it side by side showing the things you can do that they showed in Spider-Man, okay? Because I don't talk out my ass. I own the fucking game. That's why I posted up all the games I have from Insomniac and all the Spider-Man games. Because if you're going to tell me you're a fan, don't tell me you're a fan of Spider-Man and that's why you're going to play it, but yet you haven't played no Spider-Man games since PS4 or PS2. And then don't fucking tell me you're an Insomniac game fan, and that's why you're buying it when you don't own other Insomniac games because they just happen to be multi-plats. The hypocrisy level is beyond 100% at this point. Okay? You're making yourselves look stupid. All right? Now, just like Sega Forever said, the biggest problem is these Sega, Jesus Christ, is these
Hey, sometimes it's these Sega guys, man. These wannabe Sega guys.
these Xbox guys that say they're all for their brand, and the minute they feel like they're inferior to the competitors, they act like they're scared and they want to give up and go along with the flow. If you Xbox guys that want your brand to get better, to be on the level that you're looking for, then you have to stand your rights and stand up for it so Microsoft will take you serious. And they do something about it. When you're the first one here, say,
yeah, J-Lo's here. That's what's up.
If you're the first one here that says Xbox, they need to do something about it. Listen, in 2015, 13, when the console came out, all I know is we had 11 fucking titles covering every genre.
Yep.
While PlayStation had 3, Killzone, Knack, and Resogun. And Knack was $60 when it should have been $20. Okay? And shortly after they got Infamous, when we got another new title called Titans, which was nothing new. I remember when Quantum Break came out, everybody was like, oh, it's a good game, but it needed more multiplayer aspects. Here comes Spider-Man. Oh my God, thank God, we're not going to get no DLC, we don't got no multiplayer, straight up story. When that's a comic book story, that we've been there, done that. While Quantum Break was talking about quantum physics and time travel, a sophisticated story that really hasn't been done a lot in this genre or medium. Okay? So, if you're gonna, and then you go look at some of these Xbox dudes report cards, right? And they haven't even played the exclusives of this generation, not alone with the 360 shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mike,
Yeah, all I know, it sounds like Tony's spending more time on Twitter and not playing games.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a fact.
exactly.
Oh no, it's some PlayStation guys. I ain't gonna know this. I ain't gonna say his name, Kratos. That motherfucker got more achievements on Xbox than he got on PlayStation.
Wow.
Fucking all that shit, PlayStation for life. Yeah, you got exposed a couple months ago.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, he's called Kratos. Wow, damn, that's just ridiculous.
Yep.
Why is it that it's okay for the Nintendo fans to go, oh my God, Mario is amazing, when it's an old franchise that we know is going to be good because they can't fuck it up because they have too much experience. Miyamoto has done so many Marios that he can do it with his ass shut and his eyes shut. Okay, so it's nothing new. But yet, when you're trying, and not to mention, because it's a fucking fact, not to mention that Mario only got its recognition because fucking Nintendo gave it out for free with every console. It earned its stripes by getting bought or getting paid for. Here you go with a new fucking title named Super Lucky's Tales that didn't do shit on VR for those that are trying to say it's a sequel, but it's fucking not. It's trying to earn some type of respect by being not only a budget title, but serving its purpose in the genre that it's dedicated for. Okay? And you don't even try it, and you want to say it's garbage, but you want to say Mario Odyssey is the next thing since Jesus Christ. That is when you show your stupidity, your ignorance, and your fake fraud report card of claiming that you're a fucking gamer. You're not a gamer.
Hey, buddy, you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving.
he's going in.
Are you driving?
He's going in.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get arrested for road rage.
Yeah, don't bust a blood vessel and get arrested for road rage.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, they can start how they want to
Yo, you gotta relax, man.
Yeah.
What I fucking
Yo,
want.
Heba, is that we can't hear you that well?
Yeah.
That's what it is. We can't hear you that well, so we hear you squawking.
I figured that's why I don't like getting on the phone.
There
I
you
figured
go.
that I don't like getting on the phone.
We can hear you
Check it.
now.
This is why I want Microsoft, this E3, to fucking do so much shit to shut everybody the fuck up. Because when I see these things do, they all that Xbox is the shit. After they're talking shit here, these are the dudes that we should pull out because they call us.
Yo, we can barely hear you, man.
Yeah. Yo, he bought.
I'll come back in.
Yeah,
I'll come back
definitely.
in. I'll come back in.
Yo, Triple Chuck left the room, but hopefully he jumped back in. I would like to hear his input on. But Jay Long, yeah, definitely the man of the hour. I was waiting on you, Jay. I heard, Jay. I heard you went into Bang Bang, from what I heard, and destroyed a lot of ponies and a lot of Xbox dudes on there, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, you know, I'm like half troll, half serious in that group. So yeah, I kind of did, but a lot of people will tell you otherwise. You know, they say I'm the butthurt one. You know, try to flip it on me. But what I do is, you know, it's trolling, it's exposing. I like calling out hypocrisy, and the most recent hypocrisy I called out was Spider-Man. Everybody's hyping up Spider-Man, but you know, I pull up their trophies and I see the Spider-Man's nowhere to be found.
Wow.
And then they got their butt buddies come in and say, "Oh, he's an Insomniac fan." Okay, let's check his Insomniac trophies. He doesn't have Fuse. He doesn't have Solid D.
Wow.
So, are you an Insomniac fan or an Insomniac fan with their own
fan?
PlayStation? Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Because you didn't play Spider-Man and you didn't play Insomniac's non-Ratchet and Clanks. So, you know, I'm trying to put two and two together. Are you just excited because it's exclusive? Or what? And there's one post, like this guy, because I did a lot of posts throughout the months, since 2016, just calling out fake hype because I find it funny. And this dude compiled it all together. I'm like, and he reminded me of this one post. There's this one post that I said, why are ponies getting offended at Hellblade hate? The game's timed exclusive. You don't have to pretend to be excited for it like Spider-Man. I'm like, wow, that's a classic post right there. I completely forgot about that one. But yeah, that's all. When it comes to Bang Bang, yeah, that's what I've been doing recently. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yo, J-Lo, that's ill, man. Wow.
Yeah, you know.
So what do you
It's
think
funny.
about that Spider-Man though? The side by side comparison.
Wait 1 second. Yeah, my bad.
It's all right.
Yeah, it basically is just like what the last one would be if it was a next gen game. Because the last one, you know, it's just basically a 360 game. Dead ass.
Wow.
But it was still a good game, and you know, it still got the same Batman style combat. You know, the same web rush. The thing with the car is nearly identical. You know, yeah, exactly. You know, you guys saw the side by side. I think I sent it to all y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's basically the same game, but next gen. Is it gonna be a good game? I'm sure it will. The last one was good. I gave the last one a chance. Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't, like I said earlier. But yeah, it looks cool. I see people calling it Game of the Year contenders. Like, even when Spider-Man was huge on PS2, it was never considered a Game of the Year contender. I really wonder what changed. Is it the brand? Yeah, that's obviously why.
So it's the Game of the Year. I thought God of War was the Game of the Year contender. It was,
Yeah, man. Everything.
God of War
the narrative changes.
God of War catching hell.
Yeah.
Holcomb's the Game of the Year contender, man.
Yeah, everything.
It was Neo, Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Nobody didn't buy.
Hellblade was the Game of the Year contender until it came to Xbox.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's fucked up, man.
And if Hellblade sell more on Xbox, I'm clowning them.
Wow.
I might go straight.
I know. I'm a clown. I'm
I'm going straight live chat.
I'm buying that shit.
Because I believe now. I know I follow a lot of Xbox dudes, but it's a lot of.
And what is that? Yo, think about it, 100. If Hellblade sells more on Xbox, right? But having half the install base, what is that going to tell publishers? Damn, they buy games over there.
Yep.
So I should put my games on there.
I'm copping that game Saturday, bro.
Yeah, so
That and the Extinction joint with some giant or something like that, some giant ass troll and a guy running, cutting legs off and stuff. I'm gonna buy both those games this week.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
streaming it too.
You know, man, like the more and more I've been doing YouTube since early 2015, and I actually started back in 2014 on Kids Moves podcast, and going going back and forth with the and what's going on, J Long, man? Your videos, man, you've been on fire this month. Yo, man, going back and forth with these ponies has been fun, but like the last year, like the only thing I can equate this behavior to from the Sony fans and from even some of these Xbox dudes, some of these major Xbox YouTubers just constantly bitching. Oh my God, man! Sony got these bangers. I'm leaving Microsoft, and oh my God, the Spider-Man footage. It's got Xbox dudes wondering what's going to happen next. And I'm like, you know what you all sound like? You know what you former the fraud, Titanfall Princess, Zaire, Jabari, all you guys. To me, you sound like a bunch of jilted lovers. Like y'all had a girl once. And the girl was all of that, but she won't give you no pussy no more. Now you're upset. That's all I hear. All I hear is this chatter every day from y'all. Xbox. And I'm like, if you were so happy with your console, like I'm happy with Xbox, which is why I haven't made a PlayStation video clowning them in a long while. Because when you're happy with your product, you ain't got time to worry about what the other people are doing. And to go on my Twitter feed and see Hebot arguing with these PlayStation fans all fucking day about Spider-Man is mind-boggling to me. And the only reason why I didn't hop into it is because I didn't want to lose any more brain cells on this shit that we've already lost. Like, y'all getting hyped about fucking Spider-Man. I don't care who is by. Y'all getting hyped about fucking... That'd be the equivalent of Xbox dudes get hyped about, oh man, we got an exclusive The Hulk game. Like, nigga, is you serious? The Hulk? Who gets excited about... Get excited about a new IP. That's what gaming was supposed to be about. New IPs, new experiences. Right. And like the guy from Forbes said, when he first saw Sea of Thieves, he was like, Sea of Thieves is the first game this generation that feels next gen. And ain't nobody peeping it because I guess everybody's still in the mode of thought where these hyper realistic games and these hyper detailed games, that's the bangers. That's Detroit 2 Human and Ross in a room.
Evidently, I don't know. That there's 2 million people that's having a mass delusion then, right?
2 million of us having a mass delusion, man. I don't know what's going on, but this J-Long, this shit just got crazy. Has it not gotten crazy to you?
Yeah, it's been going crazy.
It has, yeah.
Yeah, I put it this way, you know, so you gotta sit back and just laugh at the shit sometime. Cause you know what? I have to put my phone on I had to put my phone on silent today because I got tagged into so much shit I ain't had nothing to do with. I'm like, what'd you tag me in for? I ain't gonna say nothing. So then when I did say something like, why are you wasting your time? He's a troll. I've been knowing that troll when I first started. When I saw that little monkey face that he got. He ain't showing troll face.
Wow.
Listen, I ain't getting in that shit. What, you scared? I'm scared of your mom's because she, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't let me go home last night. See, I'm gonna flip it up. I'm gonna make it funny, and I don't got enough time in the day to go deal with that. I'm just happy to look on TweetDeck like, what the hell? What am I getting tagged in for? I've been asleep for 8 hours, and my name got spoken 6 hours ago. What you tagged me in this for? But you know, some people know that they want to trigger people, and you don't give them that trigger. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And the thing about we got this and whatever, they don't even play them type of games. They don't play that genre.
Evidently, for J-Long pulling up their police records and shit, they don't.
They don't play no Noonie Coney. Man, remember all that stuff, Yakuza.
Noonie Cooney.
Yeah, nobody playing. Man, Mega has showed, I think it only sold like 26,000. But you gotta install. You gotta install base.
See, that want to know what it is. 100. They bitch and moan that they got games, but yet they don't play them. Those aren't the games that they want because they keep doing petitions for our games.
Yeah, by buying it with the PS4 and just mainly using it for porn.
because Pornhub do keep it a buck. Said they people on that PlayStation.
They go on that PlayStation. They look at that Pornhub like this. They get
Yeah.
excited.
But when you say something about them, you know, it's
Why
a
can't I
problem.
hear?
Like it's a problem, and it shouldn't be no problem. Like go play games. You know what I'm saying? And quit looking at these numbers. Like this dude told me today about what was that, the possum game?
The last
Last
Guardian.
Guardian.
The last, yeah,
The Last Guardian.
the last Guardian. You know what I'm saying? He
The
was saying it's
possum.
sold. He said it's sold. Shit sold 1.5 in the first month. I said you got over 80,000 million consoles sold. You do the analytics, that's not even the ratio is not even 1 to 48, 1 to 50. So then he said no.
Can you
At
guys
the
hear me?
time it came out,
Yeah,
yeah.
we hear you, but
He said at the
Yeah.
time, the time that it came out, the crazy at the time they came out, they was 50 deep. So you trying to tell me you got 50 million consoles out and shit only sells 2? The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I do analytics, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to like, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, you don't got to be the sharpest knife in the drawer, as long as you just sharp. You don't need a degree from an Ivy League school to figure this shit out. If I'm an investor and I'm looking at this only sold 2 million and you already have 50 strong,
That's how 100. Check this out. They were sparse. Remember they brought out Last Guardian, which is a PlayStation 3 game, looked like a PlayStation 2 game that was broken anyway. They brought it out to you remember E3. Microsoft showed out nothing but bangers, bang, bang. PlayStation showing stuff. They had to bring the Last Guardian to make it look like they won. Yay! You had people crying in the audience for a shaggy 10-foot dog. Like I couldn't believe it. Like in the game, was 9 years it took to make that game. That game should look polished.
And it had bugs out the yin yang, bro.
Yeah.
and what they do,
And they was crying for this
what
shit.
they do, they sweep it under the rug.
And then
Yeah, they swept it under the rug quick as hell.
yo, we all know Zelda don't speak, but this boy was talking about we. Like, come on. And that was the baddest thing on the PlayStation 4 at the time. They were saying, come on.
Oh no, guys! You know what that was? The whole thing about the Last Guardian finally coming out. When did it come out? It came out in 2017 after being announced at E3 2009. The whole thing about that was it was ammunition for the Sony ponies to say, because they always need some kind of ammunition to take shots at Xbox. Well, Sony releases their games. That was a direct reaction to Microsoft and Phil canceling Scalebound. That was the reaction to Phil saying, we're not going to let the shifty Asian over here in Japan take our $80 million, because I've been accused of being racist for saying jack crap and all kinds of stuff. So I got to kind of clean up. I'm gonna clean up my language for you gentlemen. Now on my channel, it's going to get real. I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want to say, but that whole Last Guardian thing was a reaction to Phil canceling Scalebound, which he was within his rights to do.
And
You begged us for $80 million. How much was it? Kaleidoscope knows.
it was $100 million. $100 million.
$100 million. Are you fucking
Kidding?
Motherfuckers get killed for shit like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
But they had to pay that back though. They had to pay a lot of that back.
Let's not forget the fact also that game came out because they knew they
It was
had no
sparse.
games. They had no games. So they took it off the shelf and told, Sony Studios in Japan, tweak it up, use some of the assets of the PS4, make it dial it a little bit up, and then bring it out. That's why the game was still buggy as fuck. Because they rushed it out, because they have shelved that shit. And the reason why I know they shelved that shit, or I'm claiming that, is because how the hell does Shadow of the Colossus come out better than a game that supposedly has been in development 9 years?
Wow.
In less than a year and a half.
Wow.
Shadow of the Colossus got announced. Oh, boom, here it is, and it had better graphics than that game. And it's a PS fucking one or PS2 game, whatever the fuck it was, huh? That shit is just common logic, people. Anybody with real brains that acts like an adult knows that don't make no goddamn sense. Okay?
Well, it showed that they studios can't do the masters. They had to go put it off to someone else.
Well,
Yeah,
that could be the case too, but that case should have gotten that treated.
Well, what Sony said, hey, I got all this. Sometimes it's people get cocky.
Well, look, all they did was dust it off and throw it out.
That's right.
Man.
They just dusted it off and throw it out because they had no games. That was the only game that came out in December after they just launched the VR and this fucking Pro. They had no fucking game.
Wait a minute. Didn't the VR?
There's no problem with that, though, dude. There's no problem with that. If that's what the people look. I don't agree with that and stuff like that, right? But this is what they want.
Right.
This is what they're telling Sony what they want.
Right.
That's why I don't understand why Xbox guys get all pissed off about it, dude.
Well, I'm glad you said that because here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that Xbox guys or so-called Xbox guys, right? They're only fans when things are working in our favor, right?
Beautiful.
But the minute it's not working in our favor, they want to hide behind the curtain and be like, "Oh, nah, you can't see me right now." Meanwhile, you got Sony fans, right? Sony fans touting games that are literally just interactive movies or games about flowers or games about, shit, or games about, like, I Am Bread.
Dude,
right?
and didn't that get a perfect 10, bro?
And you know what they say? They go, "We okay. This can hold us up. This helps the indie space because we believe in Sony. We know we're going to get better games in a couple of years. It doesn't matter. Sony loves us."
But wasn't that a game from last generation, though, Flower?
Which
that was a
one?
PS3
Which
game,
one?
bro. I'm telling you,
Which
it's the
one? Flower?
remaster
Yeah, they
station,
remastered
bro.
it and rebrought it back out.
Was it Flower and Journey?
Yeah, they
And
remastered
Journey,
it and
man.
brought it
Both
back
of them
out. And then-
bitches, yo.
And then you got Nintendo, right? That they're giving you all the Nintendo Wii U games, right? And not even the digital ones that you bought digitally transfer over. No, they're
Charging
making you
your ass.
buy that fucking shit
Charging
at
your ass
$60 and
$60
$50, with the excuse that it's because of the different format, because it's some type of new disc or chip or whatever.
Well,
Not
what?
digitally.
That's
not
your
digitally.
That's your
digitally,
fault.
but not digitally. Digitally is through a server. How the hell you sound is not? It's not that way. Please give me a fucking break. Listen,
He-Bot.
I don't have.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Do you know what kills me? What kills me is when all of these haters, including on the Xbox side, the PlayStation side, say, "Well, Xbox should be doing better, and you Xbox should be demanding better from Xbox." I can't figure that shit out to save my life.
Me either.
Well,
that's what bugs me out.
They didn't have the same sentiments or thoughts when they got 3 games at release, and one was a AAA, and the 2 were indies, and that was holding them up until that Christmas, right? Well, they got some other piece of crap remasters, like that fake Last of Us remaster, which was
and they still was talking trash, and they still was talking trash
because
forever.
I find funny that
I'm sure if I looked at Sony's remasters this generation, they got more remasters than they actually have brand new games come out, bro.
Right,
remaster station, like you said.
Yeah, it's the mucked up station.
But why did they do that forever? Why they still talk shit? Because they stand by their brand.
Yeah, they do.
If you're gonna be an Xbox fan, be an Xbox fan.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a PlayStation fan, you already know they're gonna be PlayStation fan. But the problem too this generation is we got Xbox dudes buying more games than fucking PlayStation fans.
He-Bot, you're one of them.
Thank you. But they don't need to know that. But that's besides the point. I'm just saying. The point is, but see, I do that because I want any motherfucker to come my way cross-sided or with some type of curve so that I can shut him up, because I'm like, listen, I played the game, I own the game. So let's talk. And you can't rebuttal what I'm saying, and then we talk about an Xbox game and all you say is, I played it for 5 minutes, it sucks. Then you're a joke to me. You're not worth my fucking time. Okay?
Right on.
And for everybody listen to this later, I'm telling you now, for all those sending me little messages, DMing me, challenging me on my comments, saying, "Oh, that I can challenge you." Listen, it's open season. You want to get this knowledge? You want to get this work? Come this way. I'm not going to nobody no more. I'm tired. I did that already. You come to the DirectX, where you got motherfuckers that can mind their business while 2 people duke it out instead of butting in, talking shit.
Fucking A.
You come challenge me, and I'll show you who the fuck I am. Okay? Motherfuckers thinking that they're on my level when
we
they're
live
not
and
on my
direct,
level.
people.
Tired of motherfuckers thinking they're on my level, and they're not. Show me your fucking game, show me your collection, and I'll show you mine. And I guarantee you, you ain't gonna ever come back. Okay?
Yo, any pony out there, y'all invited. Y'all want to challenge G-Bot? Come on the show, man. I'm going to sit back, eat some popcorn, and be like next gen.
Here's the No, listen. This ain't even. This is nothing to do with next gen. This is a fact. Okay? This is a fucking fact. They'll come here, and none of you guys are gonna get in here. You know why? Because you guys are my friends, not my bitches.
We're not gonna jump in.
Nice.
I ain't saying
I
nothing.
take care.
I'm gonna have a drink.
And
I'm
I
gonna be sitting
handle
there. I think I
my
might.
goddamn self. But I'm not gonna go in somewhere to get set up by a bunch of trolls and dumb, ignorant motherfuckers thinking it's funny when it's not. Because you make it personal. You made it personal with me a long time ago, and they know who they are. Okay? So I'm not arguing that. Don't come with that noise on Twitter. I'm just gonna ignore. I'm gonna do what 100 said. I'm gonna act like you're not there. It's open season. You understand me? Y'all hear me clear? You want to challenge me? You come here and we'll challenge.
And they
We'll
say
duke it out
it's
with
easy.
knowledge.
Yo, he got tired of the guys.
Tired of the
Y'all did knock on the devil's door.
I told you motherfuckers, you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna bring you that fucking noise. I don't get these fine fuck. I don't.
Oh, that sounds like the old hunter. That sounds like the old hunter when I first got on.
I'm gonna make you a motherfucking superstar, okay? And then don't go crying playing victim. Take it and shut the fuck up.
And listen, when you come in, man, everybody gonna be quiet and let both of them talk. Nobody gonna jump in, no fanboy.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing, man.
We don't roll like that.
And he just did a what you call it for a boy from UFC was McGregor. It's like fired on everybody.
Enough.
McGregor, he done lost his.
They stalking me in my damn Twitter, stalking me in my comments. Dude, that's some homo shit. That's fucking You do it live and direct and so the world can see what's happening in real time.
Hey, but that shit is suspect, man. The way they be talking.
I know, man. What is up, man?
Talking about your earrings. They want to touch his breast. Yo, man, shit is weird, dude.
It's fucking annoying. It's annoying.
It reminds me of that movie, man. When the ponies be like this to you, I want answers. I want answers. You want answers? You can't handle it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The point on this podcast, they can't handle the truth. We just
it's plain and simple.
We curse. We don't sugarcoat shit, and that's what it is.
We prefer Xbox, but everybody in this fucking panel, with the exception of maybe one person, doesn't have the other consoles. Because we're fucking gamers.
Yeah, I'm the only one that don't got it, but I still play on it.
Either.
But you still have it.
Look, that's two. There's two. Is there another?
You are.
Is there anyone else?
I got it, but guess what it's doing? It's more used as a Blu-ray player than
mine. Just charged
in the living room.
We're supporting Sony more than actual Sony do.
I gave them a sale.
I supported them. I said, go buy out and go buy Nuni Cooney. They ain't go do it.
Bought me the PS4.
Dude,
Nuni Cooney.
They ain't go do it.
Yo, that's what it's called, though, man.
It's called Nuni Cooney.
Nuni Cooney.
That's the real name of it. Yeah,
that's the name.
No, actually, the game.
I'm not in there.
The game actually looks interesting. It's actually looking like it's like you're playing something like Final Fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like the game mechanics.
As a matter of fact, the graphics are from remember Spirited Away?
Studio Ghibli.
It's the people that animated that worked on this game.
Studio Ghibli, yeah.
Hey, can I?
So it has that vibe,
really
and nobody's buying it.
Go ahead,
that's sad, bro.
Let me tell you something about that, dude. Look, here's the problem I have with all this stuff with Ni no Kuni and all that kind of stuff. Because we grew up playing these games, especially if we're old school.
Yeah.
Right. There's nothing wrong with Ni no Kuni. There's nothing wrong with that game. If you like it, enjoy it, play it, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: don't come on an Xbox site and praise this thing like it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Thank you.
You know, if this entire gaming industry survived. If you want this industry to die, right? Then all you ask us for is this Ni no Kunis and all these other games because they don't drive the industry.
Yep.
They don't. That's why Microsoft. This is what pisses me off about our own side, right? Because you guys, that's how ignorant they are. Because they're always talking about why don't we have Ni no Kuni? Why don't we have this? You know why? Because Microsoft runs the numbers, and they don't sell.
Exactly.
Not on a level to push this industry forward. And to get their bottom line. If Microsoft knew that these games sold, if like all of these 50, 70 million PlayStation 4 people, right, actually went on and bought the game, even 10% of these games, then Microsoft would have it.
Exactly.
10% of their user base would buy Ni no Kuni, then you would have it on Xbox One X right now.
Exactly. It's basically the Sony fan base informing Microsoft, people don't really want this.
Yeah. No, but it's our fan base either because we don't play these games either. Like you have to go like watch Hebot, you know, play like Ninja Gaiden or something like that, right? There's very few of us that play these kind of games. That's the problem. So then when you have guys on our side that say, well, why don't we have these games? I'm not saying we don't, but we don't do it. You know, these guys are looking at Call of Duty numbers, dude. There's a reason why all the shooters now are gonna get like a PUBG mode or like a Fortnite mode. Right? Did you guys hear about that? Like what's that game?
Battle Royale mode.
Yeah,
they're getting all Battle Royale mode. You know why?
People are saying that
people play
Crackdown's
it.
getting one.
Yeah.
And you know what?
that's true.
I'm not saying that loot crates are bad or good. You know, to me it doesn't matter because if I don't want it, I don't buy it, right? But that stuff's not going to go away because they're making money off of that stuff. That's the reality of it.
Exactly, and it's a big multiplayer game too. Even though it's
the problem with us hardcore gamers is you have to deal with the general gamers.
Yeah.
They're the ones that's pushing the industry. They push the industry because they're the ones that buy the games, and they're the ones that's pushing this stuff forward. And that's the reality.
Yeah, they're the
of it.
ones
Hey,
buying
you got-
microtransactions out the yin yang, the casuals.
Man, I don't even talk about that shit. I
Well,
just
I'm
gave
saying,
them
we're
some
more hardcore. We're gonna grind
Dude,
for our
look, hey,
shit.
I got two kids. We got Overwatch and Fortnite. Do you think I buy microtransactions?
Hey, can I wish? Hey, I just gave up $25 to my son, and you know what it's for? Fortnite. Then he want my Fortnite code because I got through the Twitch Prime, and I'm like, and he calling me, where's that? I'm like, you play that? Go do some homework. I'm done.
No,
Read a
yeah,
book.
100. My son did the same thing. I was like cool with him, and then he's like, Dad, I need your Twitch account. I was like, you little bastard. You're crossing that line. You're crossing the line, son. I bought you a crate. I got you the full thing of the game. I didn't just get the battle royal. I got him the full game. Then he come up to me. He's like, I need that Twitch account. I'm like, no, I got to draw the line, son.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They get
code.
addicted, kids.
Yeah, but
they
see,
do.
people, if you like the game, show the world. Instead of arguing on Twitter, show the world. I've been loving the shit out of Terra. I've been showing the shit. I stream the shit. I done put in hours on the shit.
Right.
You
The
can't say-
graphics look nice. It runs really good on Xbox, yo. Really good.
It ain't got frame rate.
No?
It fits who they hit the server. But see, that's a true. That's like a wow. That's
Well, I
a
only
different-
played the beta.
But it is a game on preview,
this
right?
one- no, it's free to play. It's
free to play. Okay.
But think about it's not play to win.
I
Play
got
the
you.
the thing about it's like never win. It's not to play. Like you want costumes and stuff, you can do welcome to buy them. But if you have Twitch Prime, you got the game too. You got to play the game 2 weeks early. Then they gave you a lot of stuff that they have in that $25 pack. So me instead of having that flaming bird, you know what I'm saying? I got a, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having a pony like on Neverwin, I got a horse. I got an Xbox horse, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, but it's like a real MMO. We're talking about you can see the keyboard layout. You can really see it.
Yep,
But they tailored it. I liked it. They tailored it to the controller. So when you get leveled up, you don't, instead of like I'm on a keyboard, I gotta hit XYZ. I don't have to do that. I can hold one button and it will chain up my moves for me. If I want to, I can make a chain with 2 buttons. So I don't have to worry about hitting LB, this and this and that. Me and my boy got on that bad boy. The game told me this. You know, you've been playing for 3.5 hours straight. Play responsibly. I'm like, drink responsibly? Play responsibly. You know what I'm saying? It was like, wow.
That's good.
Go ahead, hon. You done? I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, but see, that's games like if you like a game, go promote that game, man.
That's right.
I haven't told PlayStation. Go get that. Go play it. It's on PlayStation too.
That's right. That's how you do it.
And then when you get them, I'm tired of MMOs. But you said Xbox ain't got no games. You know what I'm saying? Path of Exile. I need to go back on that shit. That's an exclusive. But you don't see me throwing that. Look at that. We got this as an exclusive. I don't say that. I don't, because I know that the regular person don't want to play the Diablo type of games.
Right.
They don't. And when Microsoft saying, you know what, we got in this PC space, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna take some of their exclusives and bring it to us. Since we can do it to them, we're gonna bring them over to our. And then the developer is happy to work on it. Saying it's easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Look at all
everybody.
those 4K games they're getting, dude. Look at all those 4K games they're getting, dude. They're looking at the numbers, though. They're looking at it. People are buying this stuff, dude. It's giving their games like a second life.
Yeah.
Dude,
If you got Xbox rewards, they reward you to play free-to-play games.
Yes, they do.
Really?
Real
I got
difference.
$10 last year.
Wow.
Last month.
Real differences in power and performance and loading and elimination of screen tearing, better draw distance, HDR, real 4K textures, a real significant difference. And now it's, oh, that's not important. It's not worth the $500. But when the PlayStation 4 was only $100 cheaper, and it was only doing either one or the other, either better frame rate or better resolution, it was a masterpiece. Like GTA because it had more grass. What are you, fucking retarded?
Not even a lot of grass.
Yeah, GTA 5 has more grass.
The biggest.
Yo, guys.
Was it Jay Barry that he was like, "Oh, I got more trees. We got more trees."
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
One thing, this is gonna. I'm gonna throw a wrench in the engine right now. I was telling this to Hebot.
Yeah.
I'm an Xbox dude, but one thing I will admit, this year Sony has better graphics this year for their exclusives. That's one thing I'll say. That's one compliment I'll give them.
You mean photorealistic graphics, but
exactly.
If you want to be technical, you know, some people would disagree.
Spider-Man will look better than Crackdown. Let's be real.
But Crackdown was never about looking realistic.
Right, exactly.
So it's not a fair. Like, it wouldn't, from you, I can respect
Crackdown. I'd rather play Crackdown, but Spider-Man has better graphics.
Right, but from you, I can respect that opinion because you play them. You're gonna play both. You see what I'm trying to say? And you played other iterations. You know the differences. But when somebody says, "I'm not playing Crackdown," and I never played one, and that's just garbage, when they don't have no fucking clue. And then they come and say, but Spider-Man's going to shit on it. And I said, well, show me your police records. How many police, using 100's term, how many Spider-Man games you played? Oh, on the PS1, cuz. Get the fuck out of my face with that.
I do agree with Jay on that point, but remember, Jay, you got to also remember this. Those are two different type of games. Those are different type of
the art style.
Yeah, the art style is different.
Yeah, exactly.
Spider-Man and God of War.
Well, some people feel that Sea of Thieves looks technically better.
But wait a minute, but we're talking open world games, yo.
Well, Spider-Man's open
Tell
world.
me what open world game looks like Spider-Man.
Not very many. Far Cry 5, I believe. Far Cry 5. Sunset looks close.
I would say Sunset Overdrive because it's the same.
Well, yeah, but it's the same developer, though. No, I'm saying the same dev.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, were you guys impressed with that video? Were you guys impressed with the video you saw?
Just the graphics. The gameplay didn't impress me because it's the same shit.
Yep, Jay, I agree with you on that. Checked it.
Yeah.
Here's where I throw a monkey wrench in at. Like I said before, man, I've been gaming for a long time, guys, a long time, and I tell people all the time, man, people tell lies all the time. It's what they do. I've never been a person to damage or troll. I've never been a person to lie. What point is there? I enjoyed the hell out of Rise in the Rome. I still think that other than Kingdom Come Deliverance, Rise in the Rome was the best use of the Crytek engine since Crysis 2. I love Gears of War 4. There's been some graphically impressive games that have come out. Yes. From what I've seen from God of War, and from what I've seen from Spider-Man, right now, it all looks great. It all looks great. And
but it's not something you haven't seen before, right?
Right. I was about to say that.
Guys, listen. Me and Drew and Microbox X was having I think we had this podcast last year where I told him I was getting bored with gaming. So you hear what J Long just said when he said there's nothing out there that looks as good as Spider-Man. And it's good that we're on this podcast because we can all have a difference of opinion. And when I tell y'all that to me, listen, I'm not getting kickbacks from Rare. I'm not getting kickbacks from I wish I was. I'm not getting kickbacks from Microsoft. When I tell you that I sit and I stare at Sea of Thieves each time I play it. I try to hurt my missions, but then sometimes, especially when the sun is setting, I gotta just stop and look and take a look at everything. Because what at first seems like a simplistic art style, there's a lot of technical shit going on. That's not going on in Spider-Man. That's not going on in God of War. That's not going on in Rise in the Rome. That's not going on in. I'm gonna just come out and say it. I think Sea of Thieves looks better than Gears of War 4 and Rise in the Rome. That's just from my eyes, from my tired eyes that have seen all.
But you're not. But you're talking about. But what you're talking about is the technicalities of what they're doing, and you're
Well,
right.
well,
It is doing.
Not just the technicalities, though, man. It's like, I mean, I know
showing
exactly
on
where he's
screen.
coming from.
Yeah.
It has a certain art style, but I know why he's liking it.
There's a technical beauty going on in Sea of Thieves that, to me, and probably the guy that reviewed it from Forbes a month ago, feels next gen. Like we've never seen water look this realistic before. But that's just touching the surface. We've never seen metal look like metal and respond to light the way it responds in this game. We've never seen light bounce off of, at least I haven't. And to me, the volumetric clouds and all of that stuff, to me, like guys, I used to be a graphics whore, and I tell you right now, there was a time when I was in my 20s, they had God of War and Spider-Man came out, I would have ran out and bought a PlayStation 4. I can honestly tell you, just for me right here, right now, I have no desire to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 because it's like, you got this technology, but what are you doing with it? And see, I can see things that maybe, and I'm not going to sit here and keep knocking Zaire and keep knocking these guys that want to play Spider-Man. Man, look, God bless y'all. Enjoy your game. But to sit here and knock Sea of Thieves and you have less than 20 hours in it and you don't see what Microsoft tried to do by giving us something new. They finally gave us something new, a new way to play games, a new way to interact with Hebot, who I haven't played with yet, or Kaleidoscope, who I haven't played with yet, because his stories about his encounters on Overseas be fucking bugging. Man, this game is technically beautiful, but I can dig it if, say, J Long or Kano don't see that. I can fucking dig that, man. We're seeing it through different eyes. And through my 49-year-old old eyes, I need glasses, all that shit. Dude, Gears of War and all of that realistic hyper shit don't impress me no more, man. I want to see somebody use these machines to give me fucking art. And that's what they used to do with these video games. With Donkey Kong Country, they used to give us art. They used to give us art, man, with Fable. They used to give us art. We're not seeing art no more. We're just seeing a bunch of fucking pixels.
Conquer Live and Reloaded.
Sea of Thieves breaks from being a bunch of fucking pixels, and I'm off my soapbox. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but Sea of Thieves to me, right now,
I feel you 100%.
Everybody in this panel got their own opinion.
That's my game. That's my game.
I love Sunset.
What you're basically saying, E-Rock, is you're not impressed by hyper realistic graphics because you know we can do them. We saw this.
Well, we've seen games like that already. What's more impressive, like, think about it, this generation, one of my favorite games this generation is Sunset Overdrive.
Oh, yeah.
Sunset Overdrive.
That is my favorite,
Yeah, look, that's J-Lon's favorite. That's one of those games that stands the test of time, dude. It could be fucking 50 years down the line. You're gonna love the art style that it has.
Beautiful. It was great. Like you say, it took a cartoonish and then it kind of made it like it was 3D.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
You know but then when somebody comes at you, this and this and that, I said the game took it itself as a joke. Actually, if you hear like, man, I'm in a motherfucking video game. That's what dude be saying.
Yes.
You know what I find ironic, guys? That these same people are like, oh, we're the new IPs, we're the mature games, yet they're here promoting a game that has been a series that's had games since the Atari 70s, right there.
That's right.
And a game of a guy in a red and blue costume swinging webs. Mature my ass. I don't want to hear that mature shit again. If you're touting Spider-Man, I'm sorry.
Hey, and to all you guys who play Sunset Overdrive, I'm not trying to knock any Rare's thunder, but Digital Foundry did the technical video of Sea of Thieves, and you gotta be on some shit to impress Digital fucking Foundry. Digital Foundry was hyping up how Sea of Thieves uses what the fuck is it? It uses these geometrically.
I know what you're talking about.
Volumetric clouds.
Yes.
But you had already saw that in Sunset Overdrive. Play that game again. Look at those clouds.
Right.
They're volumetric, man. So those two games.
Sunset Overdrive has so many techniques.
Use technology, but it used it in ways we didn't see before. That's what I want to see, man. So like that's the conversation I would have if I was to sit down with Zaire. I wouldn't sit down and argue with him.
We also got to acknowledge that all 3 games that we have confirmed, and we're all pretty sure that Forza Horizon's coming out this year.
Right.
That's 4 open world co-op and PvP games
They
right
all
there.
include co-op play and single play.
All 3 of them are open world.
While Sony has God of War, which is a one and done. Let's be real. Detroit interactive movie, one and done. A Telltale game, yeah.
And
Glorified Telltale game, and then Spider-Man, which is open world. We have 4 open worlds to match that. all play different too.
Just
with
saying,
different
guys,
gameplay styles. Yeah.
starting off since January, man. I guess we got an exclusive before them, right? Starting off this year.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves, right? Usually they get this because they push back their games, but other than that, I feel like we already got an exclusive. Where's this at? Oh, they gotta wait till April, right? It's a couple of days to get God of War. But look at it. Notice their track record. Now
Spider-Man ain't coming out till September.
Exactly.
But the best part is now,
three of them
Ghost,
before Spider-Man even comes out.
Exactly.
Right. Well, look at the best part, Ghost. Now we are able to kind of wipe, our asses with their faces, especially for those who don't own PS4, because they were clowning us that we weren't going to get Hellblade. And we're going to get Hellblade before they get Hellblade also. You see what I'm trying to say? I know, because I have Hellblade already. But we still buying it. The people that only have Xbox.
And they was clowning us that we wasn't going to get, Crash Bandicoot?
That's the hurt piece.
That's Activision, bro.
That's the hurt piece. That's the hurt piece right there for them. That's the
You know
hurt
what I'm
piece.
saying? I was like, nah, it's Sony. Naughty Dog made it. I was like, I don't give a fuck who made it. All right.
Yep.
Then they do shit like No Man's Sky that we didn't even think was coming. Like,
That's coming.
But I put it this way. They say about Crash. I'm not a real Crash fan. Half them motherfuckers ain't ever played no Crash.
Oh, I know.
They weren't
just
even
wanted to
born.
talk about
Born.
it. The sales show. You know what I'm saying? Only 2 million motherfuckers bought it. Come on, man.
Guys,
The
Young
sales
Kano
show
had
it.
What's up, man? Microsoft had some big third-party leaks, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that?
I'll wait to E3. That's what I think.
Young Kano.
That's the thing, though. Think about it.
So
E3 is right around the corner.
Right.
Microsoft already has a mindset of showing us games that's going to come out within the next 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
And if that holds to be true, we might actually see like 2 more, maybe 3 more Microsoft exclusives before the end of the year. So we'll end up seeing 6 major Microsoft exclusives this year, and Sony would have had 3?
I think we might see Ori too because they showed it last year and they said
Yeah.
That's the
No,
game
we
I
know
wanna
Ori's
play,
coming as
game
well.
I
That's
wanna
another
play.
one.
Ori's
I'm
coming.
saying.
Kano, he was trying to talk from before.
Yeah, go ahead, Kano.
And I was saying that Ori will, so I do want to play that day one, but
That's
they
right.
talking about Anthem getting that marketing rights, Borderlands 3, Division 2, just to name a few of them, but they got a lot of games
Tomb
that
Raider,
they're
baby.
getting. Yeah,
Name them all. Name them all. I want to hear all of them.
They talking about Shadow of the Tomb Raider being another one, getting that marketing rights. There's some of them I forgot, but I know the rest of y'all know about it.
I think Borderlands 3 that they were saying earlier.
That's another one that's rumored. And Splinter Cell. Yep.
And Splinter Cell. Yeah.
Splinter Cell? Wow.
Yep. And Splinter Cell.
All
And
right.
that game, man, I forgot the name of it. You running with your crew in the streets. Oh man, it came out last year. It was dope. You could have played, but not last year. It came out- Division, yeah.
Yeah, the Division.
That's dope. Division was fire.
The Division 2 is going to be on some shit, yo. Ubisoft got 5 studios working on that title.
Like
on that
1,000
title.
people working on that shit.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie.
Far Cry 5.
Hey,
Oh Lord have mercy! If y'all ain't got Far Cry 5, we gonna have to make something up. We gonna have to get you a GoFundMe or something. We gonna have to go eBay put you on the stage.
You have to do a gaming intervention.
Man, that game
That's
right there.
open world, man. That's another open
game.
world that looks just as good as Spider-Man.
But you know what? The facial animations is. I mean, you can actually look at the person's eyes. I'm like, you got blue eyes, got gray eye. The story is, man, like Ghost was saying, whoop, whoop, whoop. Then lady hit me up on Friday, was doing GRG. I said, fuck it, I just bought it. Like, bam, they sold me like sold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck it off. And I was like, boom. I played. I think I stayed. Okay, I went to bed early. That's when, what I'm saying, when the world catch up to you. Went to bed early. I got up around 2. I said, okay, it's finished downloading. I played the shit to 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, I got to go to sleep. I got to get up. Then that's all I was thinking about was that damn game. Like,
yeah, that game is dope.
I told people, like, I haven't even played The Witcher yet. But when people talk about the side missions, I think that's equivalent to their side missions off that, because I might be doing a mission, I might be doing a story mission and get caught up in doing 4 other missions because I want to help, you know what I'm saying, somebody did some fugazi shit. Like, okay. Now I'm saying I got a hit. A dude put a hit out on me. I can't even barely go nowhere. I actually put a hit out on me.
They become
so I got airplanes over my man. I got helicopters looking for me. I got a straight up hit. They coming. They caught me in the pumpkin patch the other night and dragged me to the sideline like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you.
Yo, 100. Check this out. Not only do they send hits, especially when you're destroying a lot of that guy's stuff. Also, stay away. I'm gonna give you heads up for anybody that have buying the game, and this is heads up to y'all for the new people. Stay away from like the flower patches, because it'll start, you hear talking in your mind, and these little white things start gleaming and stuff, and then without you knowing, you fall out, and they got you. The dude got you, either him, the sister, or whatever, and they talking smack to you like, man, yeah, you captured now. Now you got to try to get out of there. You feel me? I bust out the motherfucker, hitting motherfuckers with bats, whole lot running through with the gat, pop, pop. Yo, it's live, man.
And then they try to teach you to come on. Like I want you to say yes. Like they got Jim Jones and whatever. I forgot. My boy came into a party. He said somebody had to be a sick motherfucker to make this game.
They use that Jim Jones element, that dude from Waco, Texas element.
That game is sicko, man. You hear the people the way they be acting, man. It's crazy, man.
They playing gospel music that you start humming.
That's what I'm saying. When you start humming and you start going into that thing, you about to get captured, run, boy. You gotta get out of there. Especially the cave when you're going after you gotta go after a bear. And then when you go after the bear, one of the bears is inside that, and it's a lot of that gas in there. So you gotta, stay away. I went in there, popped a couple of shots, sent my animal, ran back out. The bear came out. Now there's one with like a moose, yo. It's like you running in, there's mad flower batches in that smoke. So while you running, you gotta try to hit and move because you seeing things now. I shot the moose, he disappeared. It wasn't even him, it was illusion. I'm like, oh, but I realized as I played it, run back out, boom, 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 send my animals to chase them. And that's what they was doing, running them back, and I was pump shotting them, bow, bow, hitting them and running.
And you got to keep the black woman on your team because she know how to snipe.
Yeah. I know. I got her. She's nice with that.
And think about it. Think about it. It's so open. It's not like think about it. It's not the same like Far Cry where you have to open up a level. The whole level open after you pass the island level. The whole thing. So Ghost might win another way. I might win after somebody else.
Yep. That's how it is.
And then I go jump in this thing.
Yeah. Another thing, guys, for that game,
Far Cry is corny, yo.
They say Far Cry. Far Cry is the first selling, the best selling Far Cry ever. They saying
fastest selling Far Cry, especially in the UK.
Yep. They saying it's sold the most. This Far Cry right now out of any other.
Oh God. Hey guys.
Well, it seems like it's the best one.
I know you want to say something, Eddie Rock. What you feeling?
I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me, man. I had to go into the chat. And some of these comments in the chat is just too funny, man.
Yeah. I want to hear that shit.
It's some dude in here called Hide Your Kids or Hide Your Wife. He starts out with, I need a wife. I hate the days that I have to cook for myself. This shit take forever. What the fuck? These I can't. The Ebonics is strong with this nigga. It says these Xbox games look like trash now. I ain't buying this shit. He bought. What's up, bro? I didn't know you was here. He says he bot's mic is loud as hell. Hold on. He said, "Rest in peace, he bought." I heard he just died in a car crash. Where did these stalkers come from?
I don't know. This is a weirdo, man.
He says, gay Lotoscope is a thief. He stole my butt cheeks. I can't wait till Kaleidoscope and He-Bot both end up dead. Like, I can't. You can't make this shit up, man. Then he asked Kaleidoscope.
What did I say?
Friend? He says, Kaleidoscope, you want to be my friend? Like, oh my God. He wants to challenge He-Bot after the show. His name is Hide Your Kids, Hide Your
After the show. He doesn't want to come on the show.
He wanted to.
He always
He's a troll, man.
Yeah, he always on this. He's got to laugh at his ass.
He-Bot is my baby mama. Hey, He-Bot, your stalkers are getting out of control, dude.
Yeah, he bought. I ain't gonna lie,
I
man.
told you, man. We
got,
don't
you got a
value
movie standard up
so.
in here.
That's because they don't get no ass, dude. That's what happens when men get no ass. They show their true colors.
The only game he plays is Wee Wee Warriors. Get him out.
Nah, it's called genital jousting. That's the Steam exclusive right there. Genital jousting.
I'm telling you,
Yo,
that dude was
that shit. I bet you they would tout that shit as an exclusive if they had Wee Wee Warriors.
Yeah, that's the DLC. Wee Wee Warriors. Brokeback Mountain / Wee Wee Warriors. The DLC starring him. Not your mom.
Oh my God, Ghost, where was you at a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, when your boy the Fraud put up this video of him playing this video game with these Japanese schoolgirls shooting water guns at each other? I swear to God.
Bangers, bro.
Bangers.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Nah, say it ain't so. Come on, yo.
He bought him alive.
Yeah, yo, Ghost is true. It's all true.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
Yo.
He went from Gears of War, the most visceral action third-person shooter, to girls with water guns.
Yeah, but yo, guys, now
Wasn't it tomorrow or something like that?
hold on. You know what's bugging me out? I know you ain't just say the game with the girls with the big
They were
jugs. and
like
they
12
spray.
years old, bro.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the one. Yo, J Long and Khalad. You know we've been on the show with him before. Didn't he say that game was like crazy? Like he dissed that game. He said it was trash. Like
Yeah, I think he did. He might have.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The PlayStation Nation disavowed him.
Wow. Yeah, what
He
happened
tried
with
to-
that?
he tried to do the Switch game.
Oh, for
No,
real?
because they don't play that game.
Nah,
Wow.
Switch.
Yeah, I understand.
He tried to go fuck with the Switch game. They said, "We ain't fucking with you either." I'm listening to them over there. They kicked you out, so now he's all neutral.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because somebody keep on sending me his tweets for some reason. Like, I don't care about that man. What to let that man be?
Yeah.
He's all neutral or all gay. I don't know, man.
I said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Why you trying to tell me? He was like,
I mean, I see that. Didn't y'all see that Twitter pic of him like a couple of months back? Word is born. I thought that was a bitch, yo.
Oh wow.
I could have sworn it was a bitch, yo. I was like, that's Wolf? Nah, that can't be Wolf. Nah. And I'm looking at Supersonic Wolf 4K and him with that fucking the duck lips and shit. I was like, oh my gosh, yo, that is him. What the fuck? This motherfucker converted. He's a tranny. He was a tranny. The Iron Tranny came. Yo, that shit was true. Yo, Black Bond, I give it up to you. You was right. He was a tranny. I'm my bad. Know what I'm saying? I ain't know.
He is a man without a country now. Zaire, man, don't let this happen to you. It's still not too late for you, dude. Nothing good can come with fucking around with them ponies and them fucking hoof clickers, man. Nothing good comes from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Just to jump over there on that side, you can
The
only
comment section proves it all. What they're saying, they hope me and Kaleidoscope are dead.
I'm telling
What
you.
does that tell you? This is the
They
type
want
of
you to switch
people.
governments, bro. They want you to
This
switch
is the
governments.
type of people you want to deal with. That you're gonna deal with.
What did it was the trippy thing?
And we're the corporate slaves.
He bought the trippiest thing. Yeah, we played most of Sony's exclusives.
That's
Not dead.
right. That's what I'm saying. God of War is my favorite Sony IP.
Oh, God of War was the shit back in the day. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Yo.
man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That DLC is crazy. Willy Wonka. They be playing all that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you guys, man. I'll tell you this, man. I've never been called moist before. Moist. When I heard that on this thing, I was like, "Damn, moist." Ooh.
Moist.
I know, right? What kind of dish is that? Is they bitches? I mean, I understand, you know, females might get moist and whatnot, but a dude, really?
Wow.
Is you really that type of person that gets moist?
Wow.
I know, it was like moist. I was like, "Damn." You know what we did, man? Me and my kids, we went to bake the cake. I ain't joking either. I was like, "Damn, I need a cake." That's what we did.
We use that moisture to make the cake.
Yes.
Since I jumped in late, did you guys talk about the new State of Decay? The new.
No, we haven't gotten to State of Decay yet, yo. We haven't gotten to it. But we could talk about it now, though.
Hell yeah.
I
I
mean,
gotta go do double
out of
duty,
all the
man.
games coming out this year,
Yo,
I know Crackdown is going to be
corny
super
ass
fire.
dude.
I was seeing some new shit on Crackdown. But State of Decay, man, that shit. Old dude went God of War, yo. That fucking big blimp motherfucker grabbed that girl and fucking ripped her in half like God of War, like Kratos used to do back in the day. He ripped her in half, yo. I was like, oh shit, yo. Then I saw dudes repelling, climbing on dudes' back, stabbing them in the neck. I was like, man, this game
It looked
is gonna be
visceral,
on some
man.
shit, yo.
For real.
And I
That's
like how I let then people playing it at PAX East now. Today, I
Yeah.
like
Hell
that shit.
yeah, you know they enjoyed the shit out of that, man. I
They're
saw the
saying it looks
streams on
real clean,
IGN.
man.
The PC heads was fucking basically nutting in the comment section, like, yo, can you do this? Can you do that?
yeah, man. Them PC dudes is enjoying that shit. You know they're gonna play that like they're gonna play that game out probably. That's another open world game, bro.
Yeah, 4-player co-op as well.
That's what's unique and dope
And it's a
about it.
real survival.
If you die, you die.
You ain't coming back. You
Ain't no coming back.
Trust me, if I had $1, how many times my black character died, I'd be rich right now. I swear, I put in too much work. I'm scared to play it now because I had to move. I had to move my crew.
Yep.
Because I was getting too swamped out the church. I just moved them to this town, but it's like it's more worse. I got the mayor on my ass. I'm gonna kill that bitch. Watch. She told me don't come to the. No, I can't come to the. Matter of fact, I ended up going anyway. She told me I couldn't come to City Hall. Like what? Girl, this the world coming to an end. Got no man.
What y'all think of the graphics? I think at points, it looks just as good as Uncharted. Live said this. He got hate for it. I'm gonna agree. At points, it looks like a AAA game like Uncharted, but at other points, it looks like PUBG. But for $30, you can't complain. You know, it just depends on the area.
Yeah. Plus, but games like that, dude, you need consistency.
Yeah,
that's why
and it's a giant like open world too, man. Well, actually, 3 giant hub worlds, really.
I think it's 60 frames, ain't it?
J-Lo, check it out. For $30, you getting the bang for your bucks because IGN. That's all they've been playing, bro. That's
wow.
That's
all they've been playing, yo,
playing
for a
Xbox
while.
games like that for a while, live streaming that shit. So you know that game is lit. Nobody really hating on that.
No, even Brian.
I hate about Microsoft though sometimes, man.
Even Ryan McCaffrey, exactly. He lost his character though. Know what I'm saying? So he asked out. He had to start again.
Oh yeah, you know they smoked his ass. That's good. That was an Xbox dude. Kill him. Get him.
No, he was actually kind of upset this morning because I read on tweet. He didn't know that they was gonna have it playable at PAX.
Oh shit! So he ain't go to PAX?
No, he had PAX. He had PAX. He was at the East Hall, but they just did something the other day, and they thought since they got a little exclusive, Microsoft kept that quiet and said, you know what? Boom. Then Major Nelson said, boom. You know, if you at PAX, you can play State of Decay right now.
Ooh. Yeah. If it's 60 frames, man, that's gotta make up for what one could say the mediocre animations, if one might say.
I didn't even think the animations were mediocre though, man.
I don't think they were.
Those kills
they
and
weren't
takedowns.
bad. Yeah, yes, but like the walking animations, you could say. You know, some people could say it's janky.
Like really play it.
Yo, guys,
yeah, I agree with you on the kill animation.
Do you think Microsoft can lock down Splinter Cell, bro? Because that'll be a major low blow to Sony.
Nah,
you don't think?
I don't think they should.
No, it's okay.
I don't think they should. They got marketing. That's good enough.
Yeah, because what's called they're looking for money now. See, when Splinter Cell first came on, nobody knew about Splinter Cell. That's why it was exclusive. Microsoft usually grabs the first game, and then a company know if it got its legs. They say, well, fuck it, like Titanfall. We need to put it on everything. We need to make money.
Yeah.
And Microsoft
they made money the first time.
Yeah, but I think
the second time I don't think they made as much though.
Yeah, but put it this way, say it's 13,000 million Xbox owners buy the game, right? What about 13 more on that platform, 13 more on PC? It's the money thing. It's the money thing. So multiplayer is the way to go right now. Unless you
but why should they lock it down, dude? Seriously, why should they lock it down if they? But on PlayStation, what if they only sell like 200,000 copies?
Yeah.
What's the point of Microsoft locking it down? No, seriously.
Which is a high probability.
Yeah, if it doesn't make there's no, that's like throwing money away. I prefer them to put that money into Sea of Thieves to expand the world, stuff like that. That's what I would prefer. You know, let them have that crap. And I love Splinter Cell. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on it, but I'm just saying there's just like no point.
Yeah. If it's third party, just leave it third party, man. You could use that extra money for some other shit. You got the licensing rights.
Game, you know?
Fuck it. Exactly. And this E3 is going to be revealing, man. It's going to be revealing, man. I'm the more we get closer to it, the more excited I get, people. I can't front, man. Because we don't know what the fuck they're going to show. They've been quiet as a fucking church mouse.
Yeah, you know what I think, Khaled? And I'm just gonna go on record saying this. I think Microsoft is gonna blow everybody's mind. I think they keep it quiet, and I hope nothing gets leaked out for real, because every time it get leaked out, Sony holds back and they come out with a whack ass show and they go, "We won! Yay! We knew about that game that was coming out." You know what I mean?
They do that shit every time they get a game that they have been waiting for fucking 16 years for. They do that shit all the time.
And I feel that I think Microsoft, since we got a lot of IPs already that like our greatness early, it's nothing but new games we're gonna see, new stuff. And the thing that I don't like is, for the record, when this generation started, Microsoft got bashed for showing games far out. Then Phil Spencer came out and said, "We're gonna show nothing but games coming out a year apart." Sony shows games far out and they praise them. I don't understand that. Like I really don't understand the narrative on that. When a guy like Phil
should do.
Well, because they was listening to the Xbox community. A lot of people in the Xbox community, or so-called Xbox fans, was bitching that they were showing games too far out, that they wanted games that was going to come in the short term. And they did that last year. And yet they got scrutinized for it. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird. That's what it bugs me out for that.
Yo, but I got a strong feeling though that they're gonna end up. I got a feeling though they're gonna end up like getting marketed rights to Beyond Good and Evil 2. There's a strong feeling right there.
Yeah, but we don't know when it's gonna come out. They don't even know when they're gonna come out. Beyond Good and Evil. Because that's gonna be funded.
Beyond Good and Evil?
Yeah, unless Microsoft funds it. Now Microsoft funds it.
Possibly.
But hey, I'm finna get out of here, y'all, because the boss asking for my presence and shit.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go do 2 different podcasts. I gotta do another. I don't know why you want to do this one. I'm gonna cuss him out though for y'all though. He the boss man now, so I gotta go see what he want.
Yeah. He wants
to about
for the Patreon.
I'm like doing that one,
bro.
All right.
Later.
All right, bro.
Yo, Sega, you were trying to say something.
I just beat a weight out with my son.
What were you trying to say, Sega, friend?
No, they need to just do what's good for them, man. They can't depend on the gamers, man. These guys are all over the place. Even people that's supposed to be in our camp.
You're right.
You know, look, I told he bought this a long time ago. In order for them to win E3 on games, they have to buy Sega, Capcom, Altus, bring back Calico, right? Find treasure, you know. Start putting out the Dreamcast collection. And then maybe they'll even be considered that they win E3.
That's right.
That's how bad it is for them, dude. That's how bad it is for them. It doesn't matter what they do.
Yo, I'm calling it right now, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it real, man. You see how Spider-Man and all that is at the end of this year, and then with how Sony is portraying itself. Man, E3 this year, 80% of the games they're gonna show us rehash like Days Gone, Spider-Man, probably DLC for God of War, and probably might see a few of them games that we saw from PSX. You hear me? So it's really ain't nothing new. They most likely ain't gonna show. They probably gonna show like a few new games, but not much. And
they'll show the gaportray from Ghost of Tsushima though.
Yeah, they show that. They should show that, but though they mainly gonna portray it towards VR as usual. Because that's what they've been trying to promote most of this generation since VR came out, man. And that's why last year PlayStation press conference for E3 was garbage, because most of it was guaranteed towards VR and rehash some of the games. And they're going to continue to do some of that this year and show off some of the new games, like they go to that they did from software. That's a little bit. It's just not that ain't going to be that much new that they're going to show at E3 this year. That's going to be like a wow factor. You feel me? I feel like Microsoft's going to have more of a wow factor, because right now all eyes is on Microsoft right now. It ain't really on Nintendo's, not Sony. It's mainly on Microsoft, because Microsoft, it has to prove a point and showcase why Microsoft ain't nothing to mess with right now.
Hey, Kano, man, I'm gonna say this though, man. Look at what they did last year. Look at what they gave last year, man. Even had a guy like Red Dragon say he was disappointed. And some of the guys on our side who've been wanting indie games and been complaining we don't have indie games, they flip flop, man. Like you said, they were flipperati, dude. All of a sudden, they was like, "Where's the AAA?" And then I was like, "Dude, did you just see all the up 10 million games they just showed?" Yeah. Right, and they just started damage controlling that, dude. It's just
but most of the games that Microsoft already announced is already out right now. It's just a couple of games that they like Desert ain't out yet, and Code Vein ain't out yet.
The last night still ain't out yet.
Yeah, and I'm hearing that's gonna be out a little bit before anyway. So like I said, they got a lot of games they're gonna be announcing.
Our stuff is soluble, though, is what I'm saying, dude. It's just like we have them. This isn't something
that they're just gonna show,
and then we're going to be like, 2020. And that's something that like the PlayStation guys have to really deal with, man. That's the reality for them. We don't have that problem. But even then, man, people on our side still aren't satisfied.
No,
All
because
right.
they
How
won't
many
have
people
that.
have seen Ready Player One?
Huh?
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. Well, what I could say about Ready Player One, and this is also for people listening in on the podcast as well, I did not see one Sony character in that whole
I
movie.
knew you were gonna say that.
I didn't see any
Yeah, I did
Marvel
not see
characters
one
either.
Sony character, yo. And
I
then
don't even know about that
yo,
game.
Steven Spielberg was taking shots, people. He was taking shots because at the end of the movie, old dude tells the protagonist of the movie, he's like, Jim, he never designed the Oasis to be a single player game.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's down bad.
he taking shots. That shit had me dying, bro.
Sony.
Yeah, they got a copy. I'm looking at this trailer right now. They got this copy game called Jaws of Extinction, man. It's a multi-player type of game. You know what this game remind me of, though, bro? To be honest with you, bro, it looks and plays just like State of Decay 2. It's called Jaws of Extinction.
Oh shit! Wow.
I'm looking at it right now.
What was the game?
Oh, Jaws of Extinction.
Well, you know, Ponies is gonna be jumping on that. Know what I'm saying? It's like, think about it. They can't play PUBG, so they jump on Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, that was something dope. If we would have got cracked down in Scalebound, look at what Microsoft gave us. PUBG. They threw something in there. Like, and think, when we get in these games right now, Sea of Thieves, Scalebound, no, not Scalebound,
You might end up getting Scalebound.
Hopefully we can get it. But
One game in the indie space that looks really impressive is Harold Halibut. It's done completely by hand. It has the Wallace and Gromit graphics, but you actually control the guy, and even the worlds, the actual levels, they're all
Right.
designed that way. It's really awesome. It looks dope.
Yo, you just turned me off by saying Wallace and Gromit.
I'm talking about the art, the way they
I
play
can't,
Pixar,
bro,
even
yo.
the
I
whole
can't
world.
stand that art style, yo. I can't. I
No,
can't
but
do it.
it's
Yo. I
actual
can't.
gameplay. You got to see how they did it.
Dude,
It looks
Chicken
good.
Run was the last straw for Wallace and Gromit like type animation for me. That was it. No, can't do it. I'm happy for the people that like it though, Hibar, and I'm glad you like it. Know what I'm saying? But me, nah, man.
Chicken
Y'all
Run
can
was
give me
the
that
shit.
shit, and I still won't play
It
it.
looks impressive. You
Chicken
got to see
Run was
it.
the shit, though.
Which one?
Chicken Run was the shit. Can't front.
Nah, it was funny though, man. I'm not saying. I was like, after Chicken Run, it's just the art style. I can't get with the art style, but it was funny as hell. It was. That was Mel Gibson, right? It was the star of that shit. Yeah, but fuck it. The art style just doesn't attract me, man. But then again, I haven't seen too many animations, within the last couple of years. I saw Zootopia on Netflix because my daughter kept telling me, like, you need to check it out. It's not like everything else, man. It's like, yo, I'm sick and tired of this fucking bullshit American animation already, man. It's all the same fucking story. Nah, you need to check it out, Dad. I was like, all right. Put on Zootopia. That shit impressed the fuck out of me, yo. I was like, I felt
Really?
stupid for not seeing it in the theater.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, dude, it has some deep social commentary, yo. It's like, like the way our world is today, racism and all that shit. That shit was ingrained in that movie, bro, in a way that I never expected. I was like, wow, this a Disney animation? Damn. Okay.
wow.
Interesting. Is that really deep, man? The social commentary in that movie? That's not like no
Oh,
regular
yeah. One
movie
more
and shit.
thing.
I've heard,
Raging Justice got a release date, May 8th.
Raging
And
Justice.
Aspen is coming this year too, apparently.
Raging Justice. What game is that?
The
So
one
beat
that
'em up.
Kano interviewed, making games.
Oh,
it looks like Streets of Rage.
yeah. True that.
Mhm.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. Yo, Kano, a lot of dudes been giving you mad props, man, that I've been talking to and shit. It's like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
gotta give it up to Kano, man. He been talking to all these devs,
Doing
this
those
and that.
interviews.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you, I appreciate it. But
Yeah.
I might as well announce this now, man. At the end of April, me and Hebot is actually going to do a follow-up interview with the making game creators for Raging Justice. So just let you know.
Nice.
Oh, that's what's
Nice.
up, bro.
Wow, that's
Nice.
what's up, man.
Yeah.
Slow
Nice.
clap. Slow clap.
Yeah, man.
Right, all right.
And no hate, man. We don't hate on each other.
Man, we lift one another up. We congratulate one another. So it's all about positivity and unity. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
And we ain't no flipping
Yeah.
Rachis over here.
Yeah, no.
Yo, people just think about it, man. Everybody on this panel, we're all gamers, yo. We like playing games. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people out there that's toxic, salty as hell, yo. When all they need to be doing is like, dude, if you really harp about these games so damn much, then go play that damn game.
That's it.
Well, that's the
But then
element.
then you got people pulling up their police records and shit. You find out they never played none of that shit. So what the fuck is you harping about then?
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
the,
think
that's,
it's
the,
fucking
that's
video
the
games.
element. That's the major element difference between us. We enjoy our preferred platform, but we also enjoy the platform for what they offer, respectively. So what I'm saying by that is, if we like the PlayStation games, we don't have a problem buying a PlayStation console to buy the games that we like on PlayStation, right? Even if we prefer Xbox, we see something on Nintendo Switch, which today they threw a knife at me, and I don't want to get it, but I'm gonna probably have to, because they're doing bringing out a game that was announced years ago from Arcade Classic called Tuki, with this little like chimpanzee type character.
Wait, you said a game called Dookie? What?
Tuki.
I thought he said
but they remastered it. They remastered it with like, with like Shank type of style graphics and animation, and it looks really good. And I think it's coming to this point only to the Switch. So I really wanted that game because it was supposed to come originally for Xbox on the 360 and the PS3, and now it was said that it's coming only to Switch. So I might have to just take the dive, buy a used one or something. But I need that game because it's a very highly regarded game that I love from the arcade back in the day.
You going through all that for some Dookie?
Yeah,
I know, right? What's up with that?
Yo, guys, you know what movie?
I don't understand that.
I want to check out a movie. You seen the movie with the Rock, man? Rampage or something like that?
That looks good.
Yeah.
That looks good, bro. I like the way the gorilla look. Oh, when he sees those things. I'm like, yo, I gotta check that. Remind me of some King Kong, Mighty Joe Young.
That's based off the video game. That's cool. I mean,
which one?
Rampage is based off the video game.
Oh, I know that. I know that. The thing is that 90% of the audience that goes to see it won't know that.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I know about Rampage.
Oh, okay.
That's the shit with the breaking the buildings and all that.
Yeah.
And eating people and shit. I want to know if they're gonna show them eating people. That shit'll be dope.
I started playing Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I got it on the PC.
That's
it reminds me of Crackdown, man. The jumping.
Mm-hmm.
I think Crackdown got the high jumping from that. I'm like, damn. Reminded me a lot of it.
Yeah. They do got those high jumping things in Ultimate Destruction.
That's the one from Sega, though. That thing came out after Crackdown. I'm not sure.
No, the one.
No. He said Ultimate Destruction, not the one from Sega. The one from Sega was kind of one from Sega. Graphically, it looked better, but it wasn't better than Ultimate Destruction gameplay wise. Ultimate Destruction was the beast.
Oh, you don't think so? Yeah, I haven't played the one for OG. I only played the 360 one.
Dude, trust me, that one felt like an open world, and the animation was fast and fluid. The Sega one had so much slowdown. I mean, graphically it looked better, way more superior. The other one looked more cartoony. But Ultimate Destruction, like the jump mechanics that Jay Long is talking about, he used to leap up high in the air like the dudes doing Crackdown, bro. Right. And then he used to be able to run on sides of walls. You done that, right, Jay Long? Running on the side of the walls, throwing shit at dudes?
I didn't get that far, but that sounds crazy.
Dude, man, that shit is sick. You could be on the side of the mountains. That motherfucker could run on the side of the mountains, yo. Grab missiles out the air. I mean, the stuff that they showed in that first Hulk movie, they ripped from Ultimate Destruction, man.
Ooh.
That was on some shit,
guys,
yo.
You know what I would love to see come back to life if Microsoft can get it from Sega.
Just say Radio Future.
One of many.
Shinobi. If they can make a new game, basically a whole new game, like revamp it, and not the old way, bring it to now, the graphics and power now. I would love to play Shinobi.
They gave it to the DS. There was a new one came out last year. But the DS.
Want to know what's a trip though? That trips me out, and it actually irked me a little this generation. When the home rated debacle went down, know what I'm saying, that Microsoft bought the exclusive rights for 1 year, right? Which they helped co-finance the game, so they should be thankful they're actually playing the game. I'm glad it wouldn't have came out. But they threw so much flack at Microsoft for doing that.
Right.
But yet, when Sony did it to Sega back in the day. Nobody really said shit. I ain't see
Nope.
shit in the magazines. I mean, we don't have social media like we do now.
I remember
But the first Tomb Raider was on the Sega Saturn, and then Sony bought the exclusive rights for the 2, the 3, Chronicles, and fucking Angel of Darkness.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing for the first Wipeout. It came out on the Sega Saturn. What did Sony do? They bought the motherfucking company that did it, and then they made the 2 on up completely exclusive to PlayStation. Resident Evil, the director's cut, the first Capcom game, Resident Evil, came out on the Sega Saturn. What did Sony do? They bought the exclusive rights for the 2 and the 3. Right? I mean, Sony did this shit, and they've been doing this shit for fucking years. The minute Microsoft did it with one fucking game that y'all was gonna get a year later, and y'all fucking threw these motherfuckers under the bus like they fucking stole something from y'all.
Yeah, not including the
That's
weirdo
because
fans.
they don't know about it. That wasn't their generation. They don't know about that.
Yeah,
They
but
think
it's
Sony-
It's
like,
crazy,
it's
man. Yeah, they were little kids at the time. That's the thing. A lot of these Sony fans and shit, they was fucking 4 or 5 years old and shit, and their mommy and daddy bought them their fucking console. My mommy and daddy didn't buy me no damn Xbox. They ain't buy me no damn Sega Saturn. I fucking went and bought that shit my
We had
damn
to
self.
work for that shit.
Exactly.
Shit.
You got a lot of young bucks in the game nowadays.
Yeah, dude. And
They
then
wanna
they think
teach
that
you.
fuck,
They
oh,
wanna teach
Microsoft
you.
is wrong for doing that. Sony did it first, bro. We look at history. Sony been doing that shit since the get. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now, I'll ask the question: what came first, the chicken or the egg? Right? Come on, man. Sony was there first before Microsoft, right? They was doing that shit well before Microsoft fucking jumped into the thing. If anything, Microsoft learned some of those tactics from fucking Sony ass and shit when it comes to the
They
console
gave them
game
a taste
space.
of their own medicine. But they got
Mhm.
money. They're not gonna get skewed off like and put and bullied out like they did with Sega. Microsoft's not going nowhere.
Oh, no,
The more
hell
you
nah,
hate,
bro.
The harder, the stronger you're making.
Exactly. And guess what? Microsoft is a company that loves competition.
Yeah.
They love competition. When Apple was about to go out of business, they gave money to Apple. Nah, we need y'all to
Uh-huh.
stay in business. We need the competition. All right, because it won't be fair.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
is
like,
it
let's see if
safe to
Sony
say
ever does that
this
to fucking
E3
Sega.
is
Did
the
they
most
do that to
important
Sega?
E3?
You know, keep Sega in business? And nah, they wanted the rule.
Yeah.
Since competition,
And
you're
now
right,
Sega
man.
is a shadow of themselves, basically, man.
You're right about the
One of the best
competition,
developers
man,
in the
but I'd
fucking
like
industry,
to know if I'd like to see what they're gonna show this E3, since they're pretty much we only have one game that's not out by E3, which is Crackdown.
No, and now they're saying Crackdown comes out at the end of June. The leaks.
That's what I'm guessing.
June 30th, supposedly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're not
You think that'll be at E3 or at
They might let it
outside
out.
Xbox?
They're not gonna have you sit there and talk about how well the Xbox One X did. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Nah, that's Sony. That's Sony's
You know
E3.
what I mean?
You think it'll be announced at the outside Xbox Crackdown release date?
There's a good chance, yo. I mean, they're supposed to show those backwards compatible titles in a couple of days from now, right? As a matter of fact, yeah, on Tuesday, I think,
they're
right?
supposed to show signs, supposedly a big surprise, which we think, me and my boys think that it's achievements for the OG Xbox game.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
what I
Eva, I
was
want to
curious
know what
about.
will get me excited on Xbox backwards compatibility. Besides hoping that they add all of those titles to fucking
Go right ahead, and then I'll tell
to
you. what
Game
it
Pass.
means.
To Game Pass, Gun Valkyrie. I want to see Gun Valkyrie.
Oh yeah.
You know what will get me
I really
excited?
like that shit.
If they tell you, yeah, and by the way, now you can play every single Xbox game instead of waiting for them. That would get me excited. That would be.
That'd be way too much, man. I'm thinking that they're implementing on widescreen modes. You know what I'm saying? Because not all the titles had widescreen. Some of them did.
Right, the ones they brought out did though, right? Because I know Ninja Gaiden.
Nah. Well,
Fusion Frenzy
I
does it.
ain't play all of them. The
No?
only one I played
What
was
about
Ninja
Black?
Gaiden. But I don't think
Black
all of them
does.
had fucking widescreen.
Fusion
okay.
Frenzy doesn't. Not Fusion Frenzy.
See, that's what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying. So I'm hoping that
That's
maybe
what I'm
they're
asking,
doing
'cause I
that.
haven't played them all.
Because they've been holding back a little bit on more original OG Xbox titles. So I'm hoping maybe they're trying to implement that. I'm hoping. Who knows? I mean, I could be totally wrong. Off base.
I have a feeling though it's the achievements, because that's what a lot of people have been wanting.
Yeah, people were asking for achievements. It's like,
And
dude,
they
man,
also
I
were-
would buy it.
I remember
but
that
they
was
got no
another argument for the Pony. They're like, our games, they got the old ones, like anything from PlayStation 2 or PS1. At least you get some trophies. Like, yeah, but you're paying $15, dumb fucks. Out of here. We getting that shit free.
So you better get a trophy.
You better get something. The hell? And it's the same exact games, nothing done to them. We're getting them in 4K enhanced, for Christ's sakes.
Just like
And that's
4K
crazy.
enhanced
that you
Injustice
go
2.
grab a game like that that's so old years ago, bring it and put it 4K. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because it's just an up-res, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Take the assets, they up-res them, and then they fix the frame rates to make them more stable.
At least we don't hear this. Konnichiwa. We don't hear that shit.
This is dumb shit.
I can't wait to Saturday, guys. I'm getting that Hellblade.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get the physical one. I've been had it. It's just I gotta wait till Tuesday. It's digital.
Nice.
That's if they got
it's digital. But want to know what I noticed about Hellblade? Another thing. Remember I said earlier in the podcast that there's always a third party that makes games better than Sony, right?
Mm-hmm.
And have you guys seen the mocap on Hellblade? Dude, that shit's over every fucking mocap title that I've seen from Sony.
I ain't gonna lie.
And it's an indie.
It looks good. I'm telling you. That shit always
Dude, it's a fucking indie, bro. That's the shit that blows my fucking mind. I was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? Because Sony supposedly got all this money. They put all this work into their games. But yet this one game, Hellblade, the mocap, is fucking ridiculous, bro.
No, that shit is a beautiful, pretty game. That was a game they threw at us.
Man.
It looks realistic.
Yeah.
Now we got it. That's why I'm laughing.
And
like,
guess what? It's still running at 1080p on the base Xbox console, right? And it's going to be running what? 4K dynamic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But our 4K dynamic is at like 3800. But y'all still at 1440, man. What's up with that?
Yo, it's
that's 2K. That's 2K dynamic, not 4K, dumbasses.
Yeah, you're right. At the end of the day, man, we getting the real true 4K, and they getting that bootleg. And their box says 4K on it. Come on now.
That's just a sticker, man.
Yeah, that's
and then the
what I'm saying,
hypocrisy that these dudes go through and whatnot. A lot of them last generation, they ain't play Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I know why they didn't play it, because there was so much slowdown on the PlayStation 3. Because you know that shit was horrible for any third-party game. I mean, it would make games run like shit, look like shit, and the 360 games basically superior, head and shoulders above those games. So I understand why a lot of ponies didn't play it last generation. But yet this generation, once they got that Batman sticker on their console, they ran out and they bought that Arkham Knight. And they was blown away like, damn, this shit is dope. I was like, Arkham City was better. No, man, this shit is dope. And guess what? They played Arkham City, and dudes actually came back to me and told me, yo, you know what? Arkham City was dope.
I have not played that.
I like Origins better than all of them, but that's.
Oh no, I haven't played Origins. I did play City. What am I talking about?
What did Rocksteady come out with and said they got a new Batman game coming?
Origins was dope. I still have to finish it, but my favorite is still Arkham City. It is.
Arkham City.
But I like some of the good new gameplay elements that they did. I like the way Deathstroke, he was in the game and shit. Know what I'm saying? You can use them for multiplayer or for those challenge room missions and whatnot. It was cool, but that's still Arkham City.
I like it because it's more cinematic. But what I'm asking you, do you like City better because of the story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they gave me two different characters to use. You know what I'm saying? I had Catwoman and Batman. You know what I'm saying? So for Origins, it felt like a step back. I was like, I would have been happy if they would have let me use Batman and Deathstroke. Dude, I would have been over the fucking moon.
Right,
like,
right.
oh, fuck yeah.
It was co-op with Batman and Robin. That would have been, forget it.
You know what I'm saying? Something that's like, you know, it's like you already gave me a teaser with like two characters and shit in one game. So that's why I was fucking digging it, man. But like when they pulled back, even though, don't get me wrong, the gameplay in Origins was dope. Those gloves, dope as shit. I mean, they did a lot of cool shit with Origins, Joe. And Origins looks fucking amazing,
yeah, it looks
bro.
Pretty, yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, but it was another
the
house.
last gen title.
It was another house.
I've had friends of mine look at this shit, look at Origin, and they be like, "Damn, this shit looks fucking good." This was last gen. I was like, "Yup." I was like, "But you ain't know it because you had a PlayStation. You never wanted to pick it up."
They were just playing Last of Us.
Sony only made games like that.
They were just playing Last of Us. That's all they played last generation. Last of Us.
Yeah, it's like you missed out on all these games last generation.
Remastered.
Because you thought Sony was the only ones that did games like that. Come on, man, get out of here. And now they say, "Oh, Spider-Man is best shit since sliced bread, man." Look, Amazing Spider-Man 2 looks all right, but Amazing Spider-Man 1, that shit was fucking sick, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was by Treyarch, the guys that do Call of Duty. I mean, my bad, Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it was by Treyarch. That shit was fucking sick. The animation, everything about it. I was like, oh shit, damn. These guys went the Arkham route.
The thing that people hated was, he swings to the sky.
No.
That's what they hated.
No.
That the web's attached to the sky?
In part 1, yeah. Part 2, they attached to the buildings, right?
That's just being,
but that's why part 2 was the animation was kind of janky because it was always attaching to the buildings.
Yeah, it don't feel right.
I want to see how they do the gameplay though for this one though, man. It's like I don't know.
Let's see.
It'll be interesting to say.
It look more fluid, but you know.
I think it's still going to attach to the buildings per se. I feel.
Yeah, it does. It is. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm be going. I'm gonna get off. I want to go play Sea of Thieves. You know what I'm saying? In order to play Sea of Thieves, you gotta be able to talk to your companions. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, they lock you in the
brig.
brig.
Who you playing with?
And I don't want to get locked in the brig. I'm gonna jump on with Miley and Loaded. You could probably jump on too because we're gonna need a fourth one.
Yeah, I'll jump on. I haven't played in a while.
Reaper's been playing the shit out of Far Cry 5 recently, so you ain't gonna jump off of that.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's basically locked in there.
Yeah,
what happened?
Guys, man.
Far Cry 5 is a co-op, right?
Yeah,
they got co-op.
Yeah, two-player co-op.
I haven't did it.
I did. It's fun.
Is it? No.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
haven't game, but it's my son's.
Oh, he bought one of these days, man. Me and you link up on Far Cry and die together. They gonna come at us, boy.
Well, anyway, yo, guys, it's been real. I'm gonna check you guys out. You know what I'm saying? Take it easy and hold it down.
Definitely, guys.
All right, Kaleidoscope.
All right, peace out.
All right, guys, you got more to say or you want to stop the show? It's up to you what you want to do.
I think it's everything.
Yeah, we said everything.
Well, thanks for the people watching. This is your boy Ghost Rider 730. Peace out, y'all. J-Long, y'all got anything to say? He-Bot, E-Rock, and Kano?
Yeah, have a good night, guys. And have a good weekend, too.
Have a good night. Play games. Stop stalking people. Because you can't talk about you're a gamer if you're spending more time worrying about other men on social media.
Definitely, man. But anyway, God bless, man, and peace out, y'all. And for the ponies out there, stop stalking. And y'all got 2 good games, one coming at the end of the year, but fall back, man. Y'all been executed. Peace.
Fall back. Facts.